how do I roll again?
The dice roller is on the left. Well, the roll normally, you would do it from your character sheet. Do you like anything I ask you to roll? You would just click on the word of it in your character sheet. Like, for example, acrobatics. You would click on the word acrobatics from the skill section of your character sheet.
I
But
should probably
the
keep it open.
yeah, and the dice roller is for the more specific, generic, generic rolls. Yeah, generic rolls.
So I click
Oh wait,
on.
I put my real name now. Jubei from the Kimakami.
Thanks.
My acrobatics is nice though. Performance is at a 7. A yes.
Yep, perfect. Just like
I
that.
guess I need a last name.
Taco. Is it not Taco?
I need to get my phone
Oh,
charger.
Jubei Tako. I like that. Yeah, let's go with that. Jubei Tako.
Jubei Taco. Okay. All right. So, where we last left, the party had encountered um, a frost druid talking to a owl figure, like an owl-headed bipedal figure, who flew off on a giant bird, and then proceeded to murderize the. Wait, why am I doing a recap? You guys do the recap.
Well, we did a bit of an investigation into the metal. We found, um, coincidentally, that happened to be a metal used in the construction of illithid plane ships. Which is convenient because we need to find two illithids for a job and take their brains intact. Uh, Very difficult. Roll gets to hone his survival skill in preparation to brain extraction. But anyway, we went to um, uh, to the town hall. The town hall confirmed it. They do practice human sacrifice in Brinchander. They confirmed that the thing we fought, the Blizzard Man, there was a blizzard in a cloak, and it was a person that was sacrificed to um, the FrostMaiden. There was a a thing they wanted us to do, which is go into the prison for political prisoners. Uh, there are only three of them currently, and I wonder how many guards they've got. Uh, so yeah, we're hauling ass to the place, and we got attacked by two Yetis and their master, who was subsequently, um, Kai, you killed her. You do the honors. But yeah.
Yeah, so I believe that these two Yetis had ran up on us while their master cast spells from a distance. We wound up getting into a bit of a sparring match with the Yetis. But
Barring
I
match,
wound
he
up having.
says.
Yeah, yeah.
Into a slaughter.
I had to use one of their corpses as sort of like a little bit of a ramp to get up on there and start assaulting the like head lady. And I got her with one good strike, and then Kai finished her off by dragging her off and slamming her into the ground.
A little bit upset because the ice druid threw a spell at us, and the only person without cold resistance, me, failed the saving throw.
Yeah.
So I bore the full brunt of that spell. So I kind of ran over and shadow stepped over and pulled the pulled the ice druid, the frost druid, off the ledge with a grasping eldritch blast, and pulled her to her death.
And as every slaughter goes, well, every good slaughter at least, we got
Every
to
good
pelt the
slaughter.
Yetis. I think Grohl got some claws and the teeth and the stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he picked up a nat 20 on that
Yeah.
Yep.
harvesting roll.
Rin was like, "Go on, go ahead, take everything, take every single pot you want."
They heard the axe speak.
They did have the axe big. They very much deserved it.
As they formed like a figure eight as they flanked around the woman and attacked from both directions. Alright, did I say that the prison only had 3 prisoners?
I didn't hear you say that, but I've heard it from someone else.
You did say last session it was only three prisoners there.
Alright. Oh, don't want to pass me a liar. Okay.
Worst comes to worst, whoever told us that could have been not reliable, you know?
Yes. Alright, picking up right where you guys fought the druid and the yeti, you did loot the body and you got the sickle and everything, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Alright, where were we? Okay, so, Goku and Terra, I'm going to have your characters also heading towards the prison for your own reasons as a together, because traveling around alone is dangerous, especially
It
in
is
these
dangerous.
times.
It is dangerous, especially traveling with vegan here.
Okay.
Yep. You can never trust a vegan.
Yep, nope, especially this one.
Can never
Like, has
trust a
arrows and
vegan.
everything.
Although, just look at it. Remember, somebody died for a crime that I committed.
That's not my fault.
Only refer to him as vegan.
Vegan.
Arrow boy.
I'm gonna.
Not even Arrow
call
man.
him
Arrow boy.
Bacon.
Alright, so they're gonna meet you very shortly. But until we get there, how you guys like to proceed following the engagement?
I believe that what's it called? Kai was the most injured person, right? And we got him pretty healed up, right?
Yeah, I was able to heal myself. So yeah, I took a massive amount of damage, but my healing roll was really good. So I'm only down a couple points.
I'm down 5 out of like 30. How about everyone else?
I wasn't even touched.
I'm down 10.
Yeah, but you have like 600 and something, don't you?
49.
I'm at 25 out of 28.
37 out of 49.
I mean, honestly, you also use some of your spell slots, Kai, right? Maybe we should camp out for the night soon.
Well, it's going to take us 3 days. Well, the warlock slots I would get back overnight.
Oh yeah, Rin, you said by the time we get to the prison that we should, like, our long rest would be completed.
Yes,
Is that what we talked about?
I did say that, and then we had 2 new people join, and I want to get them in quickly before the long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
But
so if you want, we can camp out here at this bluff, so that at least we get the benefit of a short rest. I do have a level 1 sorcerer slot left. I can heal Grohl.
yeah, perhaps. How about you use? And I don't really know how this works very much, but how about you use some of your like original Fey magic to heal? Grohl, and then maybe we take like 4 hours for us to trance and get our power back.
So you want to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That means I get to use the chalice, and I get to who's wounded?
Me.
Grohl is the most wounded right now. He's down 10, right?
Well,
that's not a
technically
lot.
12.
I don't even have to use the chalice to fully heal him, I think. Yeah. Gonna give him this thing. I'm not sure what the 1d6 is. No, I know what the 1d6. No, I don't.
The 1d6 would be a higher level cast, wouldn't it?
No.
Yes.
Mm,
Yes, it would be.
Would it?
but it rolled separately. It would roll together if it was a higher level cast.
It would
Oh,
also
then it's just a
add
regular
the-
modifier then.
So I have War Affinity and I have Healing Word. I don't have Chalice on. Also, I picked it as level 1.
Oh, so the +5 is from the water affinity?
+5 and 1d6, but there's another 1d6.
Oh, I see. 1d6 plus 5, and then there's a 1d4 plus 5,
Yeah.
And then there's
and
another,
another
and there's-
1d6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all there. It's a strong ass word.
So it's wow. 16 points altogether. So I'm fully
No,
healed.
8 plus 6. I don't know what the 2 is for.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm fully healed anyway. Thanks, Bushy.
I'm supposedly here for healing. Technically.
Alright, so anything else?
No,
All
I think we're good to bed down for the night.
Alright, so you guys were about halfway through the day, so finishing the rest of the night here and then waiting till tomorrow morning to head out.
I mean, I don't think day and night really matters that much. We could
I-
just take time to rest. You know?
It's the passage of time, you know, it's the spirit of day and night that still stays strong, you know?
That doesn't keep in mind that Fenza was like nocturnal, be like before he even came here, right? And like doesn't have to sleep, you know? Like that like 4 hours was like a night's sleep, you know?
Okay, alright, alright.
But how would everyone else feel about heading out during the slightly darker half of the day?
I am a Stars Druid.
I'm from the Shadowfell. I do my best work at night.
Grohl's eye is still healing.
Well, Grohl can't see normally, right? Like, doesn't it get like dim light at like the brightest?
I'm gonna figure out how to add languages. I forgot to do that.
Oh,
No, he has no dark vision at all. So I don't know about. How are you rolling dim light, Bryn?
how am I rolling dim light?
Yeah, that's what Fenza just asked.
In what circumstance? As far as how it affects cover or
Grohl being able to see.
Grohl being able to see?
Yeah.
At the
With his little demon eye.
with his demon eye. It
Yeah.
I thought I put a dark vision at 60 feet.
Yeah, but it's still healing. That's what I said. It's not. I don't have full.
It doesn't
like,
become
ability to use
active
it.
until
God damn
after
it.
Right.
it fully heals.
I'm trying to figure out how to do
Okay.
that.
All right. So yeah, does that
Okay.
answer your question? Okay.
My favorite time is nighttime.
Yes,
All
he
right,
would need
so-
a light. He would need a light source to see even during the day. But it's not pitch black. It's still the night sky.
Yeah.
Have the bullseye lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
part of my natural environment. Travel at night, really.
Yeah. Also, like, we have a cart now, you know. So worst comes to worst, we can just let the others like sleep in the cart, you know, while we run the carriage.
That cart's getting pretty full though. Grohl with his eye and
Oh
Asher
God,
with
we're,
his leg.
yeah.
Grohl's been walking with the axe beak, but yeah,
Hmm.
I don't think that he would really fit in the wagon with everybody else in it. Especially since Ash's leg is not usable.
Right. All right. So, any other further questions? You guys rest up, and then, as the would-be morning time would come, you look up to the sky, around where you should be. You guys actually should be up past Tourmaline out here in the wastes. So, looking up towards the sky, you can see a large bird flying over the horizon, and just as the sun's about to rise, you see a large explosion of magic as an aurora sweeps across the entire land.
Same bird we saw, right?
It seems familiar, yes. As it begins to take flight, heading to the west. Large bird equals red dragon.
Fenza will turn to Kai and say, "There she is. Do you think you can make the shot?"
Let's find out. How far away is it?
Pretty high up. Dare say almost a mile up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to show off.
And as this happens, you guys go ahead and you spot two figures coming up on your rear.
Roll for initiative.
Would Goku or Terra like to describe their character, what they look like, what the other people see?
I am like, you see a 5'7", dressed in pretty much all leather, well 5'8", dark elf with ivory hair, red eyes, and carrying what looks to be like a ukulele, and just like calling someone a vegan.
Oh, Tara, I might have forgotten to mention because I've gotten so used to it. So in the setting, it is very cold. Normal temperatures are about negative 30 degrees.
Okay, so you see two sets of leather on my character with like really good line stuff, but whatever. I'm not close enough for that. All you hear is me yelling at someone telling them they're vegan and to shut up and keep moving. We need to get to the... Okay, yeah. Listen, I need to get my fucking instrument from that asshole. I will slap her.
Yeah.
Okay, vegan, let's go. Wait, who are those people? Roll for initiative.
Wow.
So I like imagine there's like a moment where the like two drow are like trying to like look over the like groups, you know, from like 100 feet away, you know, and then they like start to like realize like, wait, I think that one can like see me, and then they make eye contact, you know.
Just looks. My character smiles and starts sprinting forward, full speed.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fenza is going to take a small step back and assume a defensive posture, and you see that she has a hand on her weapon.
I'm gonna do a flip.
The grip gets tighter.
Roll an acrobatics for me.
I got
Yeah. Fenza actually as
there.
that
Not
do-
20.
First real roll of the section, nat 20. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you do a
Fenza
flip.
Fenza will actually
And I'm gonna
shout
bow.
out
It's a
to the
flip into
group.
a bow.
A flip into a bow. Wow. Fenza is just going to call out to the group that there are 2 armed assailants.
Armed
Probably
assailants?
either way might be safe.
Might be safe.
Ty's just standing there with his arms folded, shaking his head. Are all drow this much of a drama queen?
I'm gonna wave. Hi.
Yeah, every
Hi.
single one of us. So you saw the flip?
The vegan just looks around and shakes his head. He doesn't speak much.
The vegan, no name, just a title.
The vegan.
More like a brand.
I'm gonna look at the greatsword and be like, that's pretty big, isn't it? Wink.
He does have a dagger.
I'm that bard right now. Don't
Uh,
worry.
Fenza is going to jump from the top of the wagon, and I'm just gonna do a dancing lights to get some light in the area for the other.
All right.
Her dancing lights are all bright purple.
Ooh, I like purple. All right. So what else is going on here?
I want to look at that. I'm looking at something.
Bushi, any input?
This might cause a fight, though. But should I do it?
Fucking Ace is asleep as always.
Not really, no.
What's it called? Fenza will shout to them. Hey, we mean you no harm, but give us a second before you come closer.
Me?
Yes, you. You're the only person here.
But there's vegan over there. I understand saying that to vegan. Like,
The
you
vegan
never
takes
trust
a
a fucking
snack.
vegan.
The vegan takes a sack of dried sage and throws it on the ground.
Why are you wasting sage like that? This is why I
He's
can't travel.
very,
with them.
very angry.
This is why I can't travel.
What,
with
like a wood elf?
You don't
God.
mess with the vegan.
Oh no! I'm gonna look. I'm gonna put my hand up at vegan over there and be like, "Relax, it's okay." And I'm gonna continue walking forward. I mean, you no harm. But I will play you a song.
Vegan is very entertained by the song.
Roll me performance.
Okay.
And what instrument are you using again?
The lute, the ukulele one.
Okay.
I'd be assuming that Ace would be like thinking, what are the circumstances? What are the
22.
chances of meeting 2 drows in here? But at the same time, there was like a fucking tiefling guy in the.
Actually, I'm going to message you, Ren.
Okay.
Okay. Can I do a quick insight check to see how this vegan guy is doing? Like, does he look scared? Is he well fed? Does he seem to be charmed right now?
Go ahead with a 13. How would you describe the demeanor of your character, Goku?
Easily irritated.
I don't know how he puts up with me.
Does that answer your question
I-
of whether or not he might be charmed?
Yeah, okay, that's good. Does everyone want to describe their characters?
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
But he does appreciate a good tune.
Which is why you put up with me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then we'll have the existing party members describe their characters for the new people. At this time, who'd like to go first?
You know, Fenja, aren't like drows supposed to be like two factions? One's the major one is the assholes, and the ones are repentant for being assholes in the past.
If if Ace says that, Fenza would probably ignore him.
My character
That
was
would-
adopted
it
by
would-
a human and wood elf parents, so.
But what's it called? So what does Ace look like, Boosh?
I've got a token. 1 second. A picture speaks louder than stuff.
A picture. Picture.
Okay.
I'll just start dropping tokens then.
There it is.
Well,
Oh!
so Fenza is dressed pretty lightly for the area. She has like a sort of like a like tube top with like fur around the top. She has like a sort of like leather wrappings up her arms. She has a like white fur cloak around herself right now. She has a holy symbol of a circle and a sword hanging from her neck. And her whole like shoulders are just like covered in white tattoos. Specifically, her face as well has like these sort of like flowing lines that go up from it. And yeah, she's holding a small sword at the ready and trying to stand between you and the group.
Okay, I need to answer that question.
That's Ace.
Ren.
Yes?
I DM'd it to you. I want
Okay.
to know if that's possible.
One thing to, well, actually, a few things to note is that yes,
Okay, cool.
there is more to the character than just the picture. There are like 4 tails.
Aw, pretty.
Instead of just one. There is a bit of ice gathering, like what's the word? Rime on the ends of the tails and the ears. And there is the same thing as Fenza, very little clothes. Well, very lightly clothed for the area.
Okay. I'll do Asha. Well, you see a red-skinned tiefling with hooves and horns and nice hair, who is lying in a cart because her leg is broken.
She's waving a staff at you.
I'm going to wave with my instrument and be like, all of you are very pretty.
Groll.
I'm gonna
Roll
look directly
is-
at the one that looks like is the angriest and be like, you're just as pretty.
Groll is 8 foot tall. He is
God.
a pale stone color. He weighs 300 pounds. He has stark white eyes. He is covered in what looks like tribal tattoos that are made of actual blood. He also wears a bearskin cloak and headpiece. He's otherwise scantily clad. with
Oh,
just
don't
some,
forget about the skull on his crotch.
Oh, that's right. He has a skull cod
You have a
piece.
skull on your crotch.
Mhm.
My character looks directly at it.
And Kai last.
Yeah, Kai is a Shadar Kai, a shadow elf.
Oh.
He's got this kind of light ashen color hair and kind of a darker ashen color skin. So for those who don't know the difference, he's often mistaken for Drow. He's dressed in all dark clothes, and he seems to be the only one in the group shivering.
Oh,
Unlike the rest of them that are running around in tube tops and
Loincloths.
yeah, loincloths. Kai is bundled up with furs and leathers and is trying to stave off the cold. Otherwise, he doesn't look to be anything physically imposing. He's rather slight of frame, but he's got kind of a confident air about him. But he doesn't seem very happy right now.
aw. So, I look back at Vegan, and I'm gonna go, what do you think? I think that muscle definition's pretty hot, but, I'm not intimidated at all.
Vegan stays
Look.
calm. He looks and he agrees, but he
Hey.
just does a quick nod.
I'm a sucker for a
Turn.
pretty face, and everyone here has pretty faces, so I'm gonna keep walking forward.
Benza is gonna say, you don't have to size us up. What are you out here for?
Oh, I'm not sizing you up. I'm just admiring the beauty here.
All right, okay. How are you two traveling alone in this area? There's dragons and gods flying around the sky.
Because Vegan's amazing, and I'm just so charming. And she
Vegan is
moves her
always
hair out
calm.
of her face.
No matter what the situation is, he'll never raise his voice or give any emotions. The vegan's only here to help another person.
And that person apparently is me.
Yep.
Does Fenza sort of is caught off guard and actually lets herself laugh a little bit and goes, Does he always talk in third person?
Yeah, he does. It's kind of cute, to be honest.
That is the funniest
Vegan
thing I've
winks.
ever seen. Okay, perhaps we could get you some food. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing well. I'm just happy there's other people. Plus, I get to look at, gorgeous faces. And that's always a plus. I need to slap someone at a prison close by. Not close by, but, close enough to where I can slap them. Fucking stole Lily's loot. I'll fucking kill him.
So you have business in the prison?
Yeah. And he's helping me. Right, buddy? Looking at Vegan.
We must retain the faith. The vegan.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Who are you working for?
Ourselves.
That's it. No one else.
No one else.
I mean,
Nope.
I mean, I'm always in the service of others, and she bows again.
we just got ganked by 2 Yetis out of nowhere. Pardon me, but the notion that someone could do just fine out here is a little bit intimidating.
I
The
mean,
vegan is
to
a
be
hired killer.
perfectly
He will help
honest.
with whatever is at task.
I
For
mean,
the
it
right
doesn't look like
amount
you
of
were
coin.
I'm gonna look at the vegan and be like, hey, so how about we go up there and actually talk? Because if there's Yetis around here, then we should probably be on guard. But for real, it doesn't look like you all were ganked. All of you look to be
Yeah.
alive. No corpses.
Yeah, sure. You can come closer. And Fenzo will drop the dancing lights, and
Steps.
she'll turn to Kai and say, "Are all of you men folk so over dramatic?"
Those are always over dramatic. I thought you knew this.
All right. Yeah. Fenza is gonna halt the axe beak and open up the doors of the wagon if you want to get in and get some cover from the snow.
I'm going to skip into the wagon.
I will follow.
I'm gonna skip slower, so I'm with Mr. Third Person over there.
And with that, we're all friends.
Yep.
The vegan trusts no one
Except me.
except maybe you.
Except maybe me. When I'm playing music, of course. Actually, that should be the least you should
Yes.
trust me is when I'm playing
This
music.
is what keeps me here.
The vegan trusts people for as long as the coin is good.
And oh no, a wild white dragon appears.
What?
Where?
But what's it called?
Throw a Pokemon at. There you go.
I'm
There you
going
go.
to I'm going to take out my ukulele and charm it.
That's I'm joking.
Then okay. Spenza is gonna say, what's it called? Wait, there isn't like an actual white dragon, right?
No.
Okay. So Fenza is gonna say, well, hopefully, if you guys are getting paid well, maybe you know more about what's going on than us. Do you know anything about this prison? Who's in there? How to get in? What might be in front of it? We really are going off of a whim here for a strangely large amount of gold.
My ex's sister. I think. I'm not sure. I need to track down this person and slap him.
To be perfectly honest, everyone seems to give some decent cash rewards.
But yeah, I don't know. He might know more than me, and I point towards the vegan.
Economy seems to be booming.
You'd think in
My
a
s- my
place like
scout.
this,
My scout has told me that they're vegan. Rather get into it fast. There's 3 guards out front, but he knows a secret passage. But it's going to be very hard to get to. It's on the side of the castle.
So
Maybe if
why do
you
go ahead?
Maybe we are coming under the official name and banner of East Haven. Was it East Haven? Right?
Brinchander.
Oh, of Brinchander. Sorry, I get all these little hovels confused. But perhaps if you guys give us some protection on the way there and back, maybe we could let you come in with us.
Who said that?
I will agree with this.
I'm gonna say, well, I'm going there anyway. So,
Yes, but we can get you in the front door.
Have you ever had to crawl through sewers? It's not very fun.
yes,
No,
I have. Yep,
I do not want to do this again.
to. Sorry about that. And I look at Vegan, like, kind of sad.
Yes.
All right. All cleared up.
Growl is like, what is sewers?
What's a sewer?
Something you can't fit in, big boy.
Uh-oh.
You're 8 feet tall. Like, most sewers will not accommodate you.
I throw a Pokeball at it.
What?
Roll throws a Pokeball at it.
At me?
No, the dragon. But what was that, Dante?
Fenzo will start to go off on a bit of a tangent as she talks about how cool Waterdeep is and how some of the restaurants have these things called toilets and stuff, you know. And she'll just start going about that, kind of like how someone talked about New York City, you know. That's how she goes off.
Okay.
While she's going off, I'm gonna play a mild tune in the background
All right.
to enhance the feeling.
All right. So, you guys continuing on. You were already pretty close. That was on the second day. It was a 3-day trip. You lost a few hours from the fight. You are 12 hours away. Continuing
Should be,
on.
should be able to do that one day.
Yep. You get there. All right. So you guys travel. You make your small talk. You become pretty well acquainted. As you approach the prison, the Panopticon prison known as Revel's End, and I will give you a description and I will give you the art for it. Una memento. I kind of wish this is like categorized by chapter instead of it all just being.
I don't know how to do like the fancy things in the Roll20 chat.
Oh,
Figure it out.
slash me.
Slash me,
Yes.
and then the words.
Just consider that you.
Like that.
Okay, cool. Yes.
Friends are slashing someone.
Do it? Oh, damn, I gotta search it.
Oh, yeah, take your time.
Oh wow, do I not have an art asset for this? That's an oversight.
Well, maybe if we're waiting on Ren, we could
Yes, you are.
talk a little bit more. So after giving the bread, Benza will say, so you said your sister's ex, right? You have family out here?
No, my ex's sister.
This is a long way to go to slap somebody.
That bitch
The
stole.
coin was right. That's all I could say.
That bitch stole my fucking other instrument that was really valuable to me because Lily gave it to me, and when after she died, her sister was like, I'm gonna keep it. So now I need to slap the bitch.
I don't know who Lily is, but yeah, sure, Queen. Whatever suits your fancy.
Lily's my ex.
Okay, so you're sort of dropping a lot of trauma on us very quickly.
It's not. Wait. Out of character. How is it a lot of trauma? We're in a fantasy world where death is common.
Well, I guess when you put it in that perspective, it is kind of tame.
But I think just casually dropping about how like your like ex Lily died and you're like super sad about it.
Well,
Like,
not super sad about it, just angry that I don't have the instrument she gave me.
I think it's like the opposite of sad. I'm gonna slap the bitch several times. The same word, slap, slap, slap. Someone's already came to terms with this, like a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Yeah, it happened. It's a thing that happens. Death is normal. Like, yeah, it sucks, but you know, life is life. Don't steal my fucking instruments. I mean, what?
okay, are you genuinely going all this way just to slap them, or is this like, are you trying to kill this person?
No, just a slap. I don't want to kill this one.
And why are they in Revel's End? Why are they in this prison?
I actually don't know.
Okay, there's no art asset in Roll20, so I'm just going to copy an image into the Discord chat here. So there's art for everything else. So yeah, here you go. And I'm ready with the description.
Oh wow.
Wow, backhand.
All
This
right.
means war.
So, approaching from the south, perched on a high cliff overlooking the sea of moving ice, is a bleak stone fortress carved out of a gigantic blade-shaped rock. A central tower looms above the rest of the fortress, and light leaks from its arrow slits. 4 smaller towers rise from the outermost corners of the fortress, and guards can be seen atop of them.
Fuck, that is some of the edgiest architecture I've ever seen.
It's so pretty.
And then let me drop your tokens onto this map. Just give me a sec.
There are 2 types of people.
Something that a necromancer would design, you know?
Hey, you guys are seeing stuff?
One
yeah,
second. I put down 2 Kais. My bad. I got it. You're gonna be looking towards the bottom middle.
Got it.
And a torch for Goku. I mean, a torch for Droll. My bad. Until his eye works again.
Thank you.
Fenzo will say, hey Grohl, if you could glow any color, what color would it be?
Red.
Red?
Yeah.
And I will do a dancing lights, and I will make Grohl start to just glow red. Do you know how you're able to make them into a shape, you know? I'm just gonna have them follow Grohl's arms and legs.
Roll a D100 to see if Grohl likes this turn, though.
How about this, big guy?
Wait, was the map supposed to update?
Do you not see your character at the bottom right? I mean, did I say bottom right? I said bottom middle.
There it is.
Yeah,
I found it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you
I
should
had to
all have
scroll.
the dynamic lighting, so you can only see what's in the field of vision for your character.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Okay.
I'm just dumb.
It's okay.
for the-
I got small monkey brain.
The two
Same
people
thing,
that
same thing
that-
happened to me. I saw
two
black
people that-
screen.
Wait, what? Go ahead. You go.
Grohl?
the 2 new people that joined us, can you guys make your tokens say your character's name?
How do I do that?
I think it's
Uh,
up to Ren.
No, if you go to the bottom where it says as whatever, there's a little drop down
Oh,
box.
at the chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can change it to
Yeah, at the bottom of the chat where it says as, and then you can go ahead and click that drop down and pick your character's
Straight vegan.
Cool. Okay, so that is actually your character's name.
Straight vegan.
Okay.
name.
I wouldn't trust him personally.
The vegan. Yeah.
Alright. So, yes, approaching from the southern gate. You see a face appear in one of the arrow slits in the tower. And as a voice calls out to you, "What is your business here at Revel's End?"
We come on official business.
I'm gonna
from
look around. Do you want me to
Brinchander.
talk?
We come on official business from Brinchander to investigate some crimes and to speak with one of your prisoners.
111, I think it was.
Yes.
Wait there! As he closes the slit and disappears for a moment. And then I would say after about 3 minutes, the front gate begins to open.
Which way's the front? Over here.
Yep.
Okay.
So that door opens. And there's a guard standing in the hallway.
Oh, up
Up?
here.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. You want to live forever?
Huh?
Kai walks in.
All right.
I walk in too. Wish.
Yeah. Awfully friendly for a political prison, aren't they?
Hmm.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, as you say that, the guard goes ahead and explains, well, it's only us and about... There's only us and, well, 75 guards, the warden, and a handful of prisoners. Up here.
How many prisoners exactly? I'm just curious.
This is the moment of truth, friend. What is it going to be? 18. We have 18 prisoners currently.
75 guards for 18 prisoners. Their crimes must be rather extensive.
Crime's not really our business. That's up for the warden and the... What's the name of that group?
Arcane Brotherhood.
Something Council. The Absolution Council. There we go.
So what can you tell us of prisoner 111?
First things first, I'm going to have to ask you to remove all your weapons. And for you magic folk, that includes any staffs, wands, and the such as well.
Oh, I only have a dagger.
We'll be taking those as well.
You can take it. Here. Dagger.
So,
So
Go ahead.
with a-
Really
Uh,
quick, I feel like this is a world with bards. I feel like they would know that like instruments can be like incredibly lethal weapons, wouldn't they?
Yes, they'll take the instrument too.
I'm going to look and be like, I need to keep my instrument on me.
It will be returned to you when you leave the prison.
If it's hurt at all, I'll cry.
We'll take good care of it.
Good.
And someone else had a question?
Yes. So, I use my components pouch for more than just spells, if you get what I mean. Can I keep it? Keep parts of it?
We'll confiscate it for now, but it could be negotiated with the warden.
I'm just bringing sleeping aids, you know?
It will be confiscated for now, but upon review with the warden, it could be returned to you while you're staying. during your
Most of
stay.
my spells look like they don't have components. Or anything to cast them from. Oops.
Besides, the entire prison floor is under an anti-magic field anyway.
Oh, fair.
Kai turns over all of his weapons. Makes a show of turning over his pan flute as well. However, he holds on to his walking stick and makes a show of leaning on it for support.
The guard will walk up to you, Kai, and then he'll kick the stick from underneath you.
Kai drops.
Fenza will try to catch him. Like this happens all the time, you know?
And Kai calls him a cruel bastard and pulls up his pant leg to show the scar running down the side of his leg.
All right,
With-
fine. You can
with-
keep the walking stick.
I did mention in my backstory. So, fortunately, the arcane focus is embedded in his walking stick.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have you roll a performance, Kai.
With help from.
Yes, with advantage. Yeah, 23. Okay, so the guard will go ahead and leave aside my apologies. You'd be surprised at how many times I've seen that trick. We'll allow it for now.
And I'll allow it once.
The vegan under his breath says that'll never happen again.
Oh my god.
Wait, to what exactly?
No one knocks over somebody's cane.
Oh, okay. All right. Of course. Did everyone hand over their weapons and equipment? Well, weapons
Yes.
and potential weapons.
Yes.
All right. After
Grohl was
such.
asking a few questions in the chat.
Oh, where were they? Where was they? Where is Grohl lifts his eye patch and winks at the guard with his bad eye.
Well, above that.
Wait, oh, they're going to take my hands away.
You only read the good stuff.
That's a good one. So
Do
I
I need to
imagine
surrender
you
this
just hold out your
to-
hand, like hold your hands up. Are you gonna? Am I going to have to give you hand over these weapons? The guard. Yeah.
Grohl motions his head down towards his cod piece.
I don't believe that one draws much scrutiny. However, if you wish to remove it, you may.
Could be a weapon.
Or it
Do I
could be
need to
something
surrender
very
a shield
disgusting.
too?
But if you wish to remove it, you may place it in the box. I prefer if you did. I now that I see it, I can't stop looking at it.
He puts it in the box.
And as far as your hands, no, you don't have to remove your hands.
He nods.
Okay.
All right. We've been
Fucking
making
Lyra, though.
jokes with this poor guy. How about we just move on from this? These are all of our weapons. Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Ooh, well then. Yikes. Okay. So, after which you guys are escorted straight ahead into, what was that room called again?
The gas chamber?
The gas chamber. That room was referred to as... Okay, there we go. So, you guys are escorted straight ahead towards this middle section here. I'll mark it. I'll mark the path with the ruler. So if you can follow that line with your tokens.
Yeah.
So what's down these hallways?
As you ask the question, the guard answered, the prison is in the shape of a panopticon octagram.
What's a panopticon optogram?
An 8-sided figure. Well, 8-sided in some places, 5-sided in some. There's a lot of sides. It leads around. Think of it as a straight through that leads you around the prison to the mess hall, the armory, the courtyards, the storerooms, the privy.
Wow, you don't get a lot of visitors, do you, sir?
I'm sorry.
We could play a couple of songs for you, try and give you some stimulation out in this hellhole.
Stimulation.
Please just follow the path.
My character giggles at the stimulation, like.
What's wrong with stimulation?
So you're heading straight across, and then
Stimulation, huh?
Yes. Have you never heard a good beat that like
Beat.
really? Yes. Yes. A beat.
it'd be best to follow the line. moving in.
Children, forward.
Okay, so where am I going now?
Straight north.
So as you walk into this large room, you see that there's a large number of prison cells strung about the walls of these rooms, and you can see that there's a handful of prisoners in each of them. Some prisoners are solo, others are paired together. Looking into the cells, that there's about 24 cells. And each cell seems to have its own bed built into the wall, its own bathroom even.
Is it cold in the fortress?
No, the fortress is kept at a very nice, warm room temperature.
See, that's the thing. I'm just thinking they've got 18 prisoners, and I'm assuming not every god is living here, just like dropping in, dropping out.
Nope, every guard lives
There are
there.
same thing. There are a lot of people out there in the cold, kind of living day to day as a survival thing. And here they are hosting a huge ass fortress for 18 people. And the same fortress can fit like a lot more.
I believe the warden is best to answer that question. And so he goes ahead and he, once you're all inside the room, you see that there's consoles actually spread about this interior room right here. So many pages. Wait,
What
hold on 1
purpose
second.
does it seem to have?
The that wizard cult thing.
Was the larger group that the Red Wizards of Thay belong to?
Yeah, what was it? Absolute Brotherhood or something?
Arcane.
Arcane Brotherhood. Yeah.
And that's possible too, Fenza. They just wanted to get us out where we could freeze to death.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather torturing this guy.
You think it's something important, but no, someone ate someone's chicken and they want to know who did it.
Whoop.
Well, apparently someone stole someone's flute. We have to get that back too, so.
Okay, so what'd I miss?
We were just trying to remember why we were here. You said there were councils in the center of the room. What are they for? Do they seem to have an obvious purpose?
Yeah, so the consoles seem to be magic of origin, and they seem to display what you can see as images throughout the what you can assume are locations throughout the prison.
Okay.
They got security cameras.
So magic works in some places, but not in all. This is good to know. So what happened to our guide? Has he left us? Has the warden joined us?
No, so he takes you all, and he leads you into a room. Well, first he leads you into a elevator lift that raises you up to, I say it takes you about 30 feet up to a next level, and then it leads you into a large room that kind of looks like a courtroom almost. And he says, "Please wait here," and then he closes the door and leaves. Anything you want to? Any conversation while you're in this room alone?
I don't
We've been
like this
duped.
place. It feels weird. I don't like it. I don't like not having my instruments. I don't like not having my weapons. And I don't even think I can cast spells here. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Something is definitely off, and we find ourselves defenseless.
I walk a little bit closer to Vegan, just kind of a little bit nervous because I'm not used to having not my instruments.
So, the vegan.
So the vegan.
I'm gonna,
Any innate skills that may assist us here if things go sideways? Basically, what I'm asking out of character is what's your class?
Goku, you there?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You are a ranger, correct?
Yes, I'm a ranger, so I can pick off people pretty far away.
If we had a bow and arrow.
Yes. All I have, one thing with me that nobody noticed.
Okay, I'm going to look around the room. Is there anything in the room that can be used for improvised weapons?
There are chairs, but they do seem to be bolted to the floor. Roll me a strength check. Roll.
Perhaps we should wait on that. There, Master Savage.
Every time. It's
Oh, it
important.
isn't. Every time it's important. As you try to yank the chair out of, you're just like straining yourself trying to yank the chair out of the floor, and then
He didn't fail. He just decided to defer to my wisdom. That's all.
And I would say,
Exactly.
like, while you're doing this, like mid-act, the door opens up again, and in walks a human wizard. I mean, a human female. Damn, I played my hand too soon.
oh. I'm
Um,
going to
Whoops.
look her up and down.
Okay, so in walks a human woman. She's wearing a uniform. It seems a bit more extravagant than the uniforms of the guards that you've been seeing as you've been walking about the prison. She has short hair tied up in a bit of a bun in the back, and she has and she's wearing glasses. And as she walks in, she fixes her glasses and she says, "Do you mind not destroying the furniture?" She's also flanked by 4 guards, 2 on each side.
I do understand that you. Please continue.
Really fast. I have a question out of character. I need to. Can I just write down my 3 languages somewhere until I'm able to put them in?
Sure.
All right, cool.
What I usually do is I just so on the hold on, let me get it. On the proficiencies in languages thing, right?
Oh,
You
yeah,
can one proficiency and just list them all, sort of like this. And you can
Heck?
click.
What did you do? Oh, yeah, you were doing it right.
I'm just trying to figure out how to list it.
Oh, that's one way to do it. So where you say, you see where it says language common, go to edit, the cog, highlight it, and then you see a cog appear above it. Click
Yeah,
on
I
that.
got it.
And then
And I-
where it says common, you can just add everything else there. Yeah. So, yeah, you're going to say, Mike?
I was just going to say to her, I understand your need to maintain a certain degree of control over your residents. But this seems to be a bit of an oppressive atmosphere for your guests.
Oh, well, I'm terribly sorry if the atmosphere of a prison was so bleak that you felt the need to rip the chairs out of the floor.
This one looked loose, so I was trying to fix it.
Roll deception.
Oh, fuck. Negative 1 to charisma. Oh, jeez.
She just looks at you and she does like a really long, annoyed sigh. What's your business?
We actually have two matters that we need to attend to. First and foremost, there's the matter of prisoner 111.
Mm-hmm.
We have been sent by Bryn Shander to interrogate that prisoner. A matter most important. And then second, there is another prisoner that we need to have words with about an ongoing investigation for a theft.
I see. All right. And do you know which prisoner you wish to speak to about that ongoing investigation?
Lyra, what was the name of your suspect?
I didn't actually think of a name for her.
I got you. How about Anna Wainwright? I like that one.
That works. What were my other two languages I picked? Sylvan and...
Anna Wainwright. Okay. Oh, did the speaker of Bryn Shander give you a letter to give to the prisoner?
Don't think so.
Okay, she gave you a letter to give to the prisoner.
I see.
I forgot to mention that. And
The reason why we don't know it is because Asha has it and she's not talking.
okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, Asha will hand it over to us.
Oh, here you go, guys. The speaker gave me this letter. Said that we're supposed to give it to prisoner 111.
Oh, Asha, that's the most manly you've ever done.
All right. So after that, so when you mentioned the name Anna Wainwright, prisoner 63. Understood. All right. Visitations can be arranged. Anything else?
Yes, if you could give us some information on prisoner 63 and prisoner 111. What are they here for?
That is disclosing why they are imprisoned here isn't for my say. That's up to the Absolution Council as to whether or not they wish to divulge those kind of secrets.
I am going to curse in Draconic really quick. Like, fuck.
Mind your language.
Ooh. You just got that much hotter.
So is visitation for these two prisoners all you're interested in?
I need to slap one of them, but...
Yes,
I'm
what
afraid
are-
that won't be allowed.
What are your restrictions on aggressive interrogation tactics?
Well, all conversations of visitations will be recorded. They will also be monitored. You will have to speak with them on the other side of a magical plane of glass. You will not be able to physically interact with them. Any items that you wish to hand over to them, such as letters, notes, writs, anything you want them to see, they will not be able to maintain possession of them. However, they can be given temporary possession of them once the items have been cleared by my staff. You're free to ask them anything you want, however, once again, it will be recorded. And please avoid conspiring to break out prisoners.
I assure you that is not our intent. Perhaps an easy question. What is prisoner 111's name? So far, we've only been operating under a designation.
Let's see here. One moment, please. As she whispers to a guard, the guard then leaves the room and then comes back about, I say, a minute and a half later. Yes, here we go. Prisoner 111, as the guard hands her a file. As she opens the file and takes a brief glance at it. Valen Harpnell. And then closes the file and hands it back.
Okay.
Can you throw
Is
that
there-
in chat? Rin?
What was that?
Is there? Go ahead.
Can you throw that name in chat, Rin?
Oh, the name. Sure, gotcha.
Thank you.
Is there any chance on maybe a history roll that I would know the crimes of our perp here?
1 second, I'm typing it in chat, trying to make sure I'm spelling it right. Oh, Harpel, no N. Okay. H-A-R-P. Yep. All right, there we go. Valen Harpel. All right. And what was your question, Mike?
Any chance that Harpel's crimes would be significant enough that we may know something about them?
Please, while you're here, refer to prisoners by their prisoner numbers.
I'm gonna give her like a kind of a dirty look because, you know.
If prisoner 111's name itself doesn't spark a memory as to who they might have been or why they might be here, then it wouldn't
Can I
be
make
as
a knowledge
significant as you think.
Can I make a knowledge check?
Yes, she may.
Where?
It's not actually
That would be a
knowledge.
history check.
History
Yes.
is here.
GTA. A
Nothing.
5. You never heard of them.
Nothing.
Must be
Would
alright,
anyone else
Rob.
like to try?
We got nothing to lose.
7. You never heard of them. would
Oh.
Ace like to try with guidance?
Oh yeah, guidance in a place of anti-magic field shit and all that.
Try
You
it.
could try.
Go in that console room.
Your magic is arcane in nature, and that may make a difference.
22. So you think really hard, Valen Harpel, as though you've heard that name before, and oh, this is a good one. It especially works with your background. So you imagine that you might have come across the name before while studying books and tomes at the Strixhaven. That Valen Harpel was a controversial wizard of the Arcane Brotherhood who written a handful of works. Those works, you would know, would have been locked away in forbidden archives at Strixhaven.
Controversial as in he is controversial within the Arcane Brotherhood, or is he just controversial like everyone else in the Arcane Brotherhood? To the rest of the
Controversial like everyone else in the Arcane Brotherhood.
So
Okay, so
yeah, he's a wizard of some sort. So an anti-magic field is definitely worked.
I expect that most of the prisoners here to be of magical variants because of the anti-magic field.
They might be, they might not be. They might be too strong to kill properly, like undead, regenerating too fast.
Nothing's too strong to kill with the right thing.
Wood chipper beats
Every-
all.
Everything's killable.
Go kill a Tarask, then tell me that.
It's definitely
Anyway.
killable. It's killable.
That nasty
Okay, out of
bug
character,
thing
it
that
is
we took a
killable.
picture of.
Look, it's definitely killable, but go fucking ahead and show me that.
I'm not going by myself, and I'm definitely not taking anyone to die with me. Fuck.
So, Lyra and the vegan, your insights may prove to be helpful. Would you care to join us in our interrogation of prisoner 111?
I definitely could. Yeah. I like interrogating with my charm. I mean, interrogator.
Well,
Alright.
since we've lost any element of physical intimidation, perhaps you may be useful.
I
I
could
mean,
try.
we still have Grohl.
Who does number 2 work for?
Who does what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Austin Powers.
I got the reference.
I did it.
Oop.
The first time
Wait, I
you
want to know
guys
some,
did
I
a
want to
reference
know
that I didn't
some
get.
history.
I remember correctly, it was a scene with Tom Arnold in the bathroom.
Yep. You
My
give that
God.
thing hell.
Third.
Show him who's boss.
I feel uncultured now. But anyway, so the warden goes ahead and says, visitation will be set for tomorrow. Is there anyone in particular? Which of these particular would you like to meet with first?
We can meet.
Lyra,
with
do you
111
have a preference? I'm afraid if we start with prisoner 63 that you may get us kicked out.
Yeah, let's start with the other one. Let's start with the other one first. And I'm going to say in
Sylvan?
Yeah, Sylvan. In Sylvan, I want to get us kicked out. What the fuck are you talking about?
The warden doesn't know Sylvan.
Does anyone in the party know Sylvan?
Ace?
Does Ace know
I-
Sylvan?
I
What?
need a DM's
Never
call here.
crossed the path.
Elvish and
I
Sylvan-
actually do speak Sylvan.
Oh,
Then you're gonna understand that I just ranted that I'm not gonna get us kicked out. Actually, I might, because that person might end up dead.
No, wrong character. I don't actually.
Okay. What was your question,
Rin,
Mike?
Do you consider Elvish and Sylvan to be the same language?
No.
No.
They're using the
Oh,
same
So
script.
I'll
but
say, hold
don't-
on, quick thing, right? So Kai is from the Feywild,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, which is why I was thinking specifically for Shardar Kai, you should know Sylvan?
Could
because
he have
Fae?
Elven? Or I mean, sorry, did he have Sylvan instead of Elven?
He
Which
would probably have
whichever
both.
makes the most sense. I mean, so far my Elvish has not come into play at all, so
He would
it's not
probably
like-
have
it's not
both,
like we're retconning
honestly.
anything.
Especially if you're from the Feywilds.
Yeah,
and
I
grew up
mean,
there.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'll swap it out. Yeah, because Elvish hasn't come into play at all yet, so it's not like we're retconning anything.
We immediately come across a village of elves.
Roll for initiative.
Like hardcore racist.
Dante, that makes so much sense though for you to have Undercommon as opposed to Elvish.
Elvish, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So Kai responds back in kind. Something tells me you've got a bit more spit and vinegar in you than you're letting on right now.
Huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about, and I say that in Sylvan as well. And then I go back to Common.
To the warden, would it be too much to bother you then for lodging if we're not able to see our prisoners today?
Oh, but of course. We often open up we do have a few spare rooms. Normally they're for members of the Absolution Council, but at the present time only 3 members are staying here at the prison. So the extra guest rooms are usually open to visitors and travelers. We are hospitable.
And would it be too much to ask for you to have some coffee sent to the room? You may not have noticed, but it's
This
cool.
isn't a hotel.
You're not a hotel.
Look. I'm just gonna say that the people here especially considering there's the guy like Capel here. They don't really deserve niceties.
I am going to. I'm just gonna be like, without my coffee, I become pretty bitchy. It's not fun.
You're allowed to dine in the mess hall with the rest of the guards.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Can I go there now?
But of course, I'll have someone escort you, show you around the areas that you are allowed to enter and not allowed to enter.
I'm going to bow right in front of her, pretty much face to face, and smile, and then walk out.
Good day to you all. And then she walks back into her the room that the guard came in. Well, she walks out of that room, the room that you're in.
Oh,
yeah.
I think that went very well. I think we're making friends.
And so yeah. So now, with that done, you are led back down towards the hallway you came in from, by the front door. You're led back down the lift. I'll just drag you guys over. Whoop. There we go. So you guys are now over here. I'll also open up the doorways that got you here for reference. There we go. So this here is the mess hall. You will see a handful of guards. I say there's about 12 guards here. They're dining, they're having their meals, they're having a good time. And one guard points down this hallway here. The guard that's been escorting you. Your rooms are down this way. The 3 last rooms on the left, 1, 2, 3. Those rooms are for the Absolution Council members that are staying. The rest you can pick for yourselves.
I can't see anything that you marked there.
No? Oh. I'll just delete the walls and the rooms that you can go in. Or are you in the wall? Did I drag you? Where's Kai?
I'm there.
We're all in the same space, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't see anything that you just marked either.
Down this hallway.
Down this?
Yeah, down this hallway, or the spare rooms.
I feel like we're making this a bit more complicated. I mean,
Oh, really?
I get people might want to rest here, but I mean, we can handle ourselves outside. Why don't we just talk to the guys and get out of here?
I don't want to have to go through Lizzie my instruments again, so I'll stay here.
Oh no, Gruel, you fell out of the room.
I went outside.
I think we
I
should
don't
have-
want to go out in the cold, so
I think we should have 2 people per room, just in case.
I mean,
I
the elves can sleep outside to, they don't sleep. They can just watch the
But what do you guys mean, just in case? I mean, the prison.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know, like, what anyone has planned. Like, I don't know any of these people. Like, I'm gonna talk to, Vegan. Vegan, can you, like, sleep on the floor in here?
The vegan is safe. Vegan will do this.
And as you guys are settling in, the guard tells you you're allowed to move to and from your rooms to the mess hall here. Try to stay out of the kitchen. The cooks don't like it when people interrupt their work. Quite testy they are. You're also allowed at the privy and the courtyard, which is next to the privy. If you wish to visit your axe beak in the stables, you may do that as well. All other rooms, however, are off limits. If you need medical attention, a guard will escort you to the hospital.
Where's the
Alright.
stable?
I guess.
It would have been that other door from the outside front.
Fence gets.
So not here.
Gruel is Gruel actually proficient?
I am.
Okay, okay. Like, I
Girl's
know
like
your
the
dex
least-
isn't bad,
Girl's the least stealthy person in the party, I think.
but I remember your dexterity being not so horrible. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got a
my
plus
dex
two.
is +2. Yeah, that was more for putting me up higher in initiative than anything else.
Okay. All right. So, what would you guys like to do? It's late. It's late evening now.
I'm going to
Um,
get some food at the mess hall.
Grohl wants to find Ace.
I'm over here. From what I can see, this is like a lifting area or something.
That would be a guard tower.
Oh no.
A
I
lifting
don't know. I
area.
see a dumbbell on the thingy.
Where's the mess hall?
That would
again?
be the ladder up to the guard tower.
Ah.
Yeah, this room
This
you're in
room.
right here is the mess hall.
Alright.
This tiny triangle is the rec center.
Okay. There's the rec. Okay.
Yeah, but let's be honest, those wizards are not going to be out there pumping irons. So
This is a prison. It could be the what is it called? The yard.
Oh,
that would be scary.
If
Wizards.
you're asking for directions to the courtyard, follow the Panopticon, the outside hallway, and you'll find one at the southwest and northeast corners.
What are these?
Oh, that's the kitchen, and those are the kitchen storerooms.
Oh, okay. Probably get out before the cooks get.
So Kai is going to make his way to the kitchen to see if he can't sweet talk some coffee.
So Ace, you keep running away from Grohl. Grohl is just trying to ask you if you have that magic soup pot.
I do.
Yeah, Grohl's hungry.
But will it work?
But will it work?
But will it work?
Oh, we need
Grohl,
monsters. We need
Grohl
monsters
knows
from the kitchen.
nothing about magic, so Grohl
Yeah,
pisses
that's
in the
from-
soup pot.
Good thing it's not within range of the piss stream, so I'm gonna ask for water here.
Okay, so I removed the walls blocking the doors of the areas you are not allowed in.
I'm going to walk up and get coffee and food.
That's what I'm trying to do. I am right now due north of you.
So pretty much, if you see a blocked door, then you don't have access to it.
Wait,
So-
so this is a mess hall. Can I just swipe some water from here?
Yes, you may. There are taps that are kept heated through some sort of magic.
All right, let's do this. Soup time.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if this works.
The games begin.
So is going to strip down to her old get up. Oh, okay, to her own get up. I thought I was just gonna stop that strip down. Get in comfort to the fire. Okay. Ace, if you're trying the Cauldron of Plenty, it does work.
Interesting.
It's time for stew. I'm gonna look around for some extra ingredients to throw into the stew.
Grohl starts putting his hands in and sucking the soup out of his hands immediately, not waiting for it.
Burning hot,
Yo.
scalding hot soup.
Tasty.
If you guys want to wait, I could try and make treats for everyone. Oh God, I can't make treats for all of you, but most of us.
I'll be
We
in
can
front,
share.
and
we
she
can
walks
share.
through the first room on the left. Yeah, that would be her left. Yes. Okay.
What was the thing that gave us temp HP? I think there was something that gave
Yeah.
us temp
Yeah,
HP.
me.
Yeah, it was
me,
the streets.
And Fenz's
Yeah.
fancy feast.
His little
Yes, Fence the
treats.
Fancy Feast, absolutely. Or maybe Fenz's Ferris Feast. But she will offer some bread to dip into the soup that has been blessed with her blood. And if you consume it, you get 2 temp HP.
I want
Ash
to
is here. Yay!
Yeah, I even said hello when I joined.
Hi, hello.
There's so many people here now.
Yeah, we have a huge party.
Yeah, that just means the DM gets to throw more stuff at us.
Yes.
As long
Wait,
as
is
it's
that
not
Asha?
that bug thing. Yeah.
Oh, when'd you get
Yes.
here?
I literally said hello.
God, they've been talking for like 10 minutes.
Well, as for throwing stuff at us, there's red dragon around.
Hey,
Yeah, but that's one.
that's
I'm
no
game.
one's fault.
Right. We're not gonna blame Asha for that, right? It was not
What
Asha's
the
fault.
fuck happened to my character sheet?
It was not Asha's fault that Asha
Wait,
released
maybe
a
what
red
happened?
dragon.
I, for some reason, only have 8 HP.
Oh, no, that's legit. You got hit by...
Oh yeah.
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 You
There was a
got
thing-
fucked up while you were
Oh.
sitting in the
Although-
wagon.
Oh, that is
Have a
weird.
short
Why is
time.
it like that? No, put that back to. Do you know what it was before?
I think it was. If you give me a minute, I can find it. I think it was in the 30s, though.
His max
But
AP
yeah.
is at 8 for some reason.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
That's
I'm at
weird.
0 HP total for health, and I'm like, that's fine, but my max is 8. What?
You got hit by a lich and lost 4 levels.
What's your constitution, though?
Constitution is like an 18. Actually, that might be wrong. It might be a 16, depending on how many days it's been since the last session I played in.
Okay.
Because remember, I had that temporary buff to my con.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember how long it's supposed to last, though.
I have it written on my sheet.
It was supposed to be for a fortnight.
Yep, 14 days.
I only know the game Fortnite. I don't know what the Fortnite means.
Fortnite
14
is 2
days.
weeks.
Ah,
Oh yeah, and you're
Sounds
hamstrung
promising.
for 5 more days.
5 more days?
Yes.
Oh, so only... No, wait, it would be less than 5 more days because there was that long rest.
You were here for that too?
Yeah?
Oh wow.
When we gained level 4, I was here for that session.
Oh, but you weren't
Red
there
only
for the
missed
one
one
after.
session.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one session
Okay.
I missed.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright. So
Yeah.
including the one from the last session, well, technically this session, because we did it now, you have 3 days left on your hamstrung. Okay.
Okay, cool. And no days left on, I think, that con bonus.
Yeah, that would run out.
Yeah. Okay. So that goes down to 16.
and that doesn't
Uh,
make sense. Wizards get a 6 at level 1, and then a +3 means you'd have at least 9. So there's definitely something funky.
Yeah, something fucked with my character sheet. I don't know what.
Would you like to roll your health again?
No, I
Yeah.
think mine was in like the 30s.
You must
You
have
find-
some great rolls then.
I did. I
'Cause I-
remember rolling max HP at least once, if not twice.
Because
Same.
I've been taking the main and I've got 28.
Yeah,
So you get great rolls.
I never took the fucking mean because D6.
I mean, the mean for the D6 is 4, so
3.
Oh, I always thought it was 3 because you rounded down.
no, it's 4.
Or-
No, I'm just used to rounding, always round down.
Well, 3 if you don't have a modifier.
Yeah, 3 if you don't have mod. I have good mod.
No, I thought that
No,
it
it's
was
4.
It's
It's
4 plus
always
Constitution.
one above the average. It's always one
weird.
above. Yeah.
So
for-
weird.
And I always roll horrible for hit dice, so I always just take the main.
For D12.
DM, are you just cool with me putting my max HP at, the flat 30? I can't find the fucking
Say
rolls.
for AC, that
Oh,
sounds...
no, wait, there. I can view all chat entries. I can now peruse this.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, while you figure that out, anyone hanging around the mess hall for the next 2 hours, you guys will have seen effectively a shift change as a large number of guards leave the mess hall and a new set of guards enter the mess hall. And then shortly after this shift change, these new guards are settling down and they're enjoying their meals and their drinks. The warden re-enters the well, not re-enters, but the warden enters the mess hall, and she seems to have done a complete 180 on her personality and her voice, as now she starts talking like, "Aye, lads, let's get drunk till we black out."
I knew it.
Oi.
I'm down. I raise my hand to jump up and down.
And then the guards seem pretty jaunty at this. Like, they're not off-put. They're pretty excited. They raise their glasses and they're all pretty excited and they all start drinking.
Do they act as if this is an uncommon occurrence, a common occurrence?
It seems pretty normal.
Regardless of whether this is normal or not, this is the perfect opportunity to do some shit while they're distracted.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And, Fenza made us cookies to take with us, so...
Right.
They're not cookies, they're biscuits.
Tomato.
Fenza's fancy feast. No, wait, what did you call it, Fenza?
Ferris
Fancy
feast.
Ferris feast?
Yeah.
So we're eating cat food.
Friskies.
You say Friskies. Oh, fancy lads now.
Fenza's frisky, fancy Ferris feast.
They've got catnip in it.
But, so, 7 of us can try it and get some temp HP and also have one there as a backup. Just in their pocket, which you can eat as a bonus action during combat.
So they're power bars.
Yes.
And how many...
Grolls is in the form of a builder's bar.
Grohl's bar has just a little bit more like bread on it than all of like the rest,
Very earthy
just like-
taste.
Yeah.
So how many temp HP do one of these power bars grant?
2.
Goodness.
2?
Yes.
Okay, well, why don't you hold on to those just in case they come in handy later? And if you guys are up for it, I say we go do a little exploring while they're getting drunk.
Oh, yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Although I'm really curious about this whole schizophrenic nature the warden has going on.
I don't know if it would be schizophrenic. More like dual personality.
No, it's always the tight asses that are the loosest.
It's always the tight assholes that are the loosest.
Roll.
Alright, sorry, I'll reel it in.
Alright, so how are you proceeding?
See, I'm torn. I want to go pick locks, and at the same time, I want to chat up the warden here and see if I can figure this out.
I'll chat up the warden.
You want to do that? And then...
I'll chat up the warden, yeah.
Okay.
I already said that I'll drink with her.
Teamwork.
Great idea.
Make the dream work.
Not comfortable leaving anybody alone. And we need somebody a little less squishy to stay with you.
Liven this up a bit.
How about vegan?
The vegan, what do you think?
The vegan can do this.
The vegan can do this. We have faith in the vegan.
I honestly, out of character, I would expect the vegan to, since we've been traveling together, and the vegan knows how reckless I am.
Yes.
The vegan always protects.
Especially when I'm this reckless.
There were some guards around just to liven it up a bit.
Fenza is going to whisper to Kai. I think the man is a little bit special.
Yes, I would agree. I want to try something very, very discreetly.
Okay.
I want to try to use Mage Hand. I don't want to make a big spectacle about it. I just want to in some place where nobody's looking, a bowl, a fork, a goblet, whatever. Just try to move it just a little bit, just to see if the cantrip works or not in this place.
If you want to see if it works, use it as a back scratcher.
Back scratcher?
There you go.
All right, so you try to mage hand scratch your back, and while you're in this room, you are able to, yes.
Okay, so we know magic works at least here. So I'm going to try and signal to the group that this may be a good fallback position should we need it.
Should we get focuses back, or some focuses for Guy, I suppose?
Yeah, Kai still has his focus. It's on the tip of his cane.
Should we get attacked here in this prison that's isolated from the rest of the world?
Let's try not to get isolated. Shall we go for a walk?
Yes, sure.
Through the doorway here to the west or to the south?
Wherever you want.
Flip a
We're
coin.
allowed in the courtyard, right?
Yes.
We
are. If we're by, were we actually in the courtyard before?
No.
Okay.
Okay. To the south is just. I'm guessing those are just lodging.
Straight down
All
south.
those doors.
Yeah, those are the
all
rooms you're
those
staying in.
Okay, so let's go over here to the west.
Walking into this room, it's a guard room, and there's two guards sitting there on duty. As you walk over, they give you a nod and say, they just give you a nod.
Kai nods back and just keeps on walking like for all the world. He knows exactly where he's going and has every right to be there.
All right.
Although right now Kai is in the main hallway all by himself, so I guess I'm going it alone.
Hey, Grohl, do you have trouble seeing here? It should be lit.
Let me see. No, I can see.
Okay.
I mean, I've
Alright.
lost Kai, but I can see.
You went through the door.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
Or
Remember that
maybe I
first?
did
Remember that
too.
first?
Okay, that would make sense.
Oh.
Okay.
Got it, Asha? Got it, Rin?
I finally figured out I did take the average once from what it looks like, which was my first level up. So, +7. Yeah, +7. So 23, and then 6 + 3 is 9.
All right. I will wait till you guys find somewhere interesting you want to stop. Meanwhile, back in the mess hall, Lyra, you were talking up the warden. You said you wanted to do.
Yes, which one's the warden? Where's the warden?
I would say this one over here.
Cool. I'm gonna
There we go.
nosy all over with a pint, and I'm gonna sit down right in front of the warden.
And as you do, speaking Dwarven to you, do you understand Dwarven?
I think that is one of my languages. Because I think I got with my class, I got Common, Elvish, and Dwarven in my race. I think, I'm not sure.
See here. Common and undercommon.
Common and undercommon. I clicked it, and then I have. So speaking Dwarven,
Yes.
I'm actually gonna switch to Draconic and be like, I understand this a little bit better, and I know you speak it.
Looks at you puzzled, and then continues speaking in Dwarven.
Fuck. Fuck. Can I switch? I don't know if I have Dwarven because earlier it said I had it, but now I don't know if I have it.
No, I almost wanted
I'm
to be a
pretty
dick
sure
and
you're
pick
able
Elvish.
Your languages, like you get one from your race, usually like 2 from your background, or
Yeah,
some
that would make sense that I had
guard. Yeah.
Dwarven then.
Okay, so you do understand Dwarven.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
so
every language.
okay, so understanding Dwarven now. See here. He goes ahead and he goes. Well, the warden goes ahead and says, "Aye, yeah, come into the drink with me, lass.
Of course I'm going to drink with you.
Ah, we'll have a merry time."
We will. We will.
You guys are back in the prison floor, by the way.
That definitely does give me towards more split personality right there because this one obviously didn't remember speaking to me in Draconic.
You say that again?
The warden didn't remember speaking to me in Draconic and didn't understand.
Right.
So it looks like each person it looks like the split personality has different sets of skills. I'm gonna be like, you're interesting. I like it. I wish I had my instrument so I could play a tune for y'all.
Oh,
That's
you
me
have
actually trying to persuade them to give me back one of my instruments.
Okay, then I guess you could roll a persuasion then.
24.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean I'm cut off? Is it my mic?
No, you said please only use the prisoner number.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
One-
I thought you were fucking with us.
No. No, that's the guard's response.
Gotcha.
All right. So as you say that to the warden replies, "Aye, it'd be lovely to hear a nice jaunty tune, but I'm afraid that one's up to the warden."
Oh, interesting out of character. I'm like, that's fair. That's definitely fair. I can always sing. I could just sing.
Aye, sing us a song. I'm sure you have a lovely voice.
I'll definitely sing you a song.
And then you'll roll me a performance, and I'll tell you how well you do, and we'll jump back to the other group. You guys on the prison floor.
There you go.
So you asked
Yeah,
to
I'm
speak
so
with prisoner
lost right
111.
now.
Yeah, well, I went back into the control room.
Yes,
Are there any guards in here?
a lot.
I'm going to ask to see the console for prisoner 111.
The guard looks at you puzzled and says, "Who are you?"
I am just
I'll be right back.
Riza of the Fey Accords.
Oh, I'm sorry. The way you were talking to me, you sounded like you might have been the warden.
I would like to see the feed for prisoner 111. Please do not mistake my politeness for a request.
As you say that, the other guards in the room, start turning towards you, and the guard you're talking to says, "My boss is Warden Matthias, not you. So you can go get Warden Matthias's express permission, and I will do so. But until then, I suggest you return to your quarters."
Fenza is going to say, what would Fenza say?
What turns it?
Enza is gonna say, the Justicar is a bit on edge today. He has the express permission of Matthias. I think he just doesn't want to have to ask one of you to get her.
Sounds like a man name.
Well, don't worry about that. I'll have someone go get her for us.
Please do. And when you disturb the warden during a time of revelry and camaraderie, I'm sure you can suffer those consequences.
Yes,
the
just
warden does not strike me as one that brooks fools lightly.
He gestures over to one of the other guards in the room, gives a nod. The guard gets up and begins walking out of the room.
Okay. So Kai's going to go look at all these consoles and see if he can't make sense of these video feeds.
As you try to walk up to one of the consoles, a guard just stops you. We're going to have to ask you to leave the control room. Say again?
This guard that left can girl grapple him.
What are you guys doing?
Confused.
Here it goes.
He's on his own. Nobody can see.
Can I get some brief, clip notes, spark notes, please? So I can actually do stuff?
You know, Grohl, after the whole lose assholes quip, I'm not entirely sure I trust you. Be one and done with someone.
That is not what I said.
Kai was just trying to bluff his way through here, and it's not going so well.
Right.
But Kai will tell the guards, in all honesty, that we have been given liberty by the warden to explore the areas here. This is not one of the areas that was put off limits.
No, but you are disrupting operations of the prison.
Look.
So either stand there quietly or leave.
Okay, so Kai is going to quietly go look at these feeds to try to make sense of them.
All right, Grohl, are you sure?
That's see.
That breaks one of my rules in that thing that I posted.
Yeah.
No.
I'm so confused.
Which rule is that?
I forget which one it is.
Rule number 4.
Rule number 4. Are you sure? Don't do the thing. Yeah. No.
Are you sure is DM speak for don't be stupid?
Right. Okay.
Okay. So, all right. I guess we'll actually clue in Ren. All right. So.
Yeah, I'm so confused, and I.
Last session, while you guys were in Brinshander, you've got a job from the speaker of the town to go to this prison and speak with a prisoner 111.
Okay.
To find out information about what the Arcane Brotherhood could be planning in the 10 towns.
Okay, makes sense.
Yes, you were recommended to this job by your new best friend.
Ah, I see.
And
Who has been fucking with us now?
Yes, I can tell. And every time Asha is forced to interact with her, she is an emotional wreck.
Yep. And
I have returned.
She also wanted you to go ahead and ask Prisoner 111 what he knows about the Netherese city that's supposed to be hidden here in the Dales.
So we need to find out about the Arcane Brotherhood and the Netherese city.
Yes. Along the way, you encountered the FrostMaiden herself.
Oh, wonderful.
She tried to have a frost druid kill you with her yetis. That didn't go well for the yetis or the druid.
Didn't go well for me
And
either.
now you're here at the prison. All set? All good?
Alright.
Yeah. It sounds like we're missing bits and bobs of our kit from the prison.
Yes.
Just filling me in on
Oh yeah,
those
all your items
particular
are all your weapons and would-be weapons, could-be weapons were
It-
confiscated.
Is Kai walking towards the council, the like council, right?
Is he still
Yeah.
walking? I don't know. Is he still walking towards it, or did he
Kai,
back off?
Kai has his hands behind his back, very, very non-threatening, not saying a word, and just going up to one of the guards and just quietly, because he was told to be quiet, just quietly looking over his shoulder.
Fenza is going to pull him back, and after he does this, what I want to do is
He's being
try
that
and
guy.
get like reasonable thing here, and try and just get a like regular old look for it, like just to scan over and see if I see anything of note.
A regular what?
Like looking over the like consoles from a like distance with my elven eyes, so as to try and find this prisoner.
So as you're glancing over, looking at the magic displays from these consoles, you see the feed shift between a number of different cells, some empty, some occupied. But as you're looking at these prisoners, you realize something. You don't know what prisoner 111 even looks like.
Would I have seen pictures in the books or something?
Yeah,
Roll
I
me a
don't think.
D100. I'll give you a 25% chance
From the bottom or the top?
from the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you do.
But we don't know that. So what's it called? Sensa is going to say, look, they aren't hiding the things, right? It's just they clearly want to be left alone. And honestly, like, what are we going to gain by like looking at him? We don't even know what he looks like.
Well, one thing
This
we could gain
this
from
is-
looking at him
guys-
is
Speaking to Kai in the other room.
Well then, good job. Carry on. The warden would be proud.
Yes, she would be Kai.
See,
All right.
Kai's been working really, really hard at being gender neutral. Since right now there's some question about who's actually in charge.
So I take it just straight up asking the warden is out of the question.
Oh
no,
no,
it
it
ain't.
totally is. And just nobody has done it.
Why has nobody asked?
Wait, ask what
Because
specifically?
Kai is being edgy. Lyra is like being quirky, and Fenza just doesn't want to talk to anyone.
Okay, so where is the warden?
What's the question specifically again?
Oh,
Why has nobody?
Just to get drunk
Is
with the
there
warden, right?
something against straight up just okay? The person getting drunk. Got it.
I'm getting drunk with the warden.
All right, hold on.
Getting
Because
drunk
we
with the
did-
warden.
We did ask the warden to see the prisoner, and we were told we had to wait until tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Everything just feels a little hinky to everyone.
Okay.
I've never said that.
Hey. That's completely understandable. That's some
Okay.
context I was missing.
Okay, just to be precise, everything seems a little hinky to everyone who's paranoid. Is that better?
I'm vaguely paranoid, so that's fair.
Okay.
To be on the other side of the coin is he is a spellcaster of some renown, so carrying him to somewhere in a way that wouldn't give him a chance to escape is a potentially task and a half. Let's put it that way.
So yeah,
Yeah.
what I put in chat, by the way, Bushi, that would be the description of what you know what Valen Harpel looks like.
I thought it was a guy.
What?
Not a guy. Old woman, gray hair, and a eye patch.
Well, yeah, the eye patch is probably the dead giveaway. Well,
So she looks very similar to Gruul.
Yeah. Except with hair.
And a woman.
And a woman.
and probably not 8 feet tall.
Right.
Alright.
And
Alright, we're gonna jump back over to Lyra talking to the warden, and if anyone
Yeah,
wants to
I was
head over
singing.
there.
I was singing.
Yes, you were
Yes.
singing, and
I was
what was your
listening.
performance? 18. You have this entire mess hall up and about, enjoying. This is the time of their lives. They're all having a wonderful night. They're banging and clapping on the tables to a rhythm to your song, to make a rhythm for your song.
Yay, lit.
Yep. The vegan's foot actually tapped a couple times.
This is why the vegan's here.
Yeah.
So if anyone were heading back to the mess hall, they would come in on that scene.
Come into clapping and singing and just everyone having a good merry time.
Yeah, the one guard coming to talk to the warden is like, this shit.
Yeah, I think we should go back to the Kumbaya moment
Oh,
before I
I think
get
I
my
saw something I'm not supposed to.
What?
There we go.
But yeah, Fenza is just going to say, look, Kai, I don't understand what's wrong with this game. They probably just have to do some paperwork tonight before they just let these random strangers talk to their hardcore political prisoner.
To be perfectly honest, there is also a good reason to be paranoid. We are disarmed, as it were, and told that magic isn't exactly gonna work here. When it fucking does. In some places, probably.
Well, yeah, they said that most of the area, probably the areas with prisoners, are locked, right? We're in the VIP section and the mess hall with people who work here. I mean, have any of you guys ever talked to people before? Like gone somewhere sensitive? There had to be just anti-magic fields in Strixhaven, right? I don't know, you go to anti-magic detention, you know?
I was smart enough to never get caught.
The funny thing about anti-magic detention is that there was actually it's new relatively, some 100 years, but before that they were actually using all lead, straight up just put you in a lead coffin.
Okay, look, that sounds kind of fucked up, but look, this is perfectly normal, and also, we don't need all of the weapons.
Well, true, but some people do feel naked with
Yes.
Are you little fuck you? She walks away.
Okay, so
Let's
yeah.
go back.
Yeah,
to the mess
I am
hall.
trying to coax the warden to sing and dance with me now.
not a warden. That's a dwarf then.
Yes, good. Fucking yes.
All right. So, anyone else? So you guys are coming back here. Now what? You come in and you see Lyra dancing with the warden.
Of course, she's dancing with him.
Her.
It.
Of
It.
course.
Oh. But yeah,
Okay,
I'm
all right.
dancing with the warden.
Why? They're gonna be up all night, aren't they?
I think they are, yes.
Yeah. I vote we all get some sleep and figure things out in the morning.
Yeah, everyone's done already.
Please, I don't even need to sleep. And I want to sleep.
Well, I got something to do in the courtyard.
Who would have thought you going to a prison would be such a good time?
Who knows? But I'm
Ash
gonna try
is
to charm
finding
the
herself a
warden.
nice cold piece of floor.
I know there's a very nice bed in that room.
Ah,
Very nice bed in
beds.
each of these rooms.
too soft.
Well, do like Lucan does and sleep on the cold floor.
Asha just ignores the bed, pulls out her bedroll, curls up on floor.
All right, so we're skipping to the next morning then.
I want to do something in the courtyard.
What would you like to do in the courtyard? Did you find it?
I did not find the courtyard, no.
Well, I could drag you there so you. Well, I can draw a line for it.
Wait, what do I have to roll to charm the warden?
Boom, courtyard.
Well, you can just drag me there, because
I don't know where your token is.
Wait, what would I have?
Oh, there you are. Okay, gotcha. Here you go.
Would it be persuasion, like performance?
For what now?
I just want to charm the warden. Not the spell charm. Just...
Not spell
very
charm, but that would be a tough. Well, right now it'd be a pretty easy persuasion.
Persuasion check?
Yes.
Okay.
And what are you trying to do?
Nah. Look, Lyra needs cuddles sometimes, okay?
Yeah, that's gonna be a no. So Ace, what are you up to over there?
That was really
so-
low.
This is like a courtyard, this is like outside. Are there any
Yes.
trees here? Or
No
bushes or
trees.
something?
No trees, no bushes. Just barren
flowers.
waste. Barren little set of wasteland.
Fair. I was just trying to find a druidic focus. Because they're
okay.
like made out of literally made out of twigs and stuff.
No such thing here. Just rock and ice. Rock, ice, and
They
snow.
probably thought of that.
Well, I don't think they thought of that. More, it's a fortress, so it's fucking in the middle of frozen wasteland.
Alright. And then this way leads back to the mess hall.
Okay.
Alright, so, where were we? Yeah, so skipping to the next day.
Yeah, but was that 11 high enough to go on a walk to see if I can get any info?
Go on a walk? No.
She's like, I'm not leaving my alcohol.
Yes.
Fair. That's me. I just need info about this place, but apparently she's not talkative about that, or doesn't know much in this personality.
And what was that, Bushi?
Is this door open? The one on the right.
This one? No.
Okay.
And this one up here is the other courtyard. It's identical.
Also nothing. I'm assuming. Okay. Just trying to find a way back. Not sure where it is.
Straight down. Around that, yep.
Okay.
Like you're just getting lost. There you go.
I'm going to walk to bed area.
All right, so you guys turn in for the night.
You know what? Let me find some wooden spoon and try that as a comedic focus. Mage hand back scratcher to not raise any suspicions.
I'm going to the very back room. Well, not. Yeah, the last bedroom.
Okie dokie.
Hope I don't get
Um,
murdered.
So you are still able to mage hand in these rooms as well.
Well, yeah, but I don't have a focus.
Oh, okay.
Mage hand
But you
required
grabbed the wooden
focus?
spoon.
No, actually doesn't. Vocal and somatic. No.
Yep.
Druidcraft doesn't require anything. Guidance doesn't require anything.
Yeah, I've been taking note of the ones of mine that, you know.
Thorn web requires a material, but I don't think I can pull off a thorn web that won't raise suspicions.
All right. So the next morning, a guard comes by and knocks on each of your doors to wake you up, and then stands at the end of the hallway. Says, "The warden will be waiting for you. Prisoner 111 is all set and ready to go."
Do we have coffee ready?
If you like to stop, have a morning drink in the mess hall, you may. No
Morning
rush.
coffee. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, then.
And who's in the mess hall this morning?
It's another different set of guards.
Okay. So yeah, breakfast, and then let's go talk to prisoner 111.
Yes. Okay. Let's do that. Let's talk to him, and then let's leave. It'll be so simple.
Her. Prisoner 111's a woman.
I'm sorry. I just look. It's fine. Does it really matter?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
We've also got to talk to prisoner 63 so that Lyra can verbally slap her.
Oh, I can
Verbally?
do that. Verbally?
This
Well,
is
you
all
did
she
say-
requires.
You did say that there's going to be a barrier between, so
Yes. So huddle up nice and close, guys, so I can drag you all at once.
Just a normal bit of breakfast talk. I was thinking of something. So we got this potential political prisoner outside that we all very much adore. The lovely flame redhead.
What?
Think these guys might be able to keep her around here.
they may be able to contain her. The problem is getting her here. She obviously knew what this place was when she sent us here.
Fens is gonna say, this is a dragon. Putting her in here would probably get rid of maybe her like fire breath, or make her like not able to hide her shape. But she just eat them and leave.
Yeah, it's still a dragon.
I'm just throwing ideas onto the board.
Still
as
has
to
all
what
that raw strength and teeth and claws,
she
and I
is a
don't
young
think it'll
dragon.
stop the fire breathing.
I'm just saying, as the warden. Well,
If
we could
anything,
ask
she'd
the
be
warden.
at an advantage here, honestly.
And,
Would be at an
she-
advantage.
She can't fly here, so she's definitely not at advantage.
Why can't she fly? It's a mechanic of wings.
Up here, there's not exactly a lot of room to fly.
Actually, she's more like Tiamat. Her wings don't actually. She doesn't actually fly with her wings. She uses this fly spell.
Oh my god. That's seriously how Tiamat
Yes.
works? And
Tiamat's
That's
too big
so
for her wings.
Stupid.
That's so funny. But yeah, so after you guys have your morning little breakfast, coffee, whatever, when you signal the guard that you're done, he begins to gather you all up and escort you through the prison, through into the hallway, all the way up and over to the meeting room, where as you enter, there is a barrier half like running down the line of this room. Let me just draw the line. Draw shape. Draw free hand because I'm cool like that. Boom! Line.
Boom.
Holla, you
Line.
boy.
Bam. How did you do that?
Amazing. Being amazing. Yeah.
Is that a dumbbell over there in the corner?
That is a
Work out?
ladder leading up to a trapdoor hatch.
I
think
refuse
I
to
might be
believe
able
that.
I might be able to go over there and check that out.
So, as you enter this room, the warden is in the room with you. As she goes ahead and she explains, prisoner 111.
You didn't pull me into the room, but
Oh wait, where were you? Oh, sorry. I thought you were all grouped together.
I could see Grohl anywhere on the map, actually.
Good. Oh, excellent.
He's so big.
Whew. All right. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 people. All right.
It's
Yes.
the biggest party I've ever been in.
So yeah, the pointing to the like to the other side of the glass, the warden turns to you and says, "Prisoner 111."
Thank
Now
you.
what I imagine.
We shall let you know when our interrogation is complete.
Very well then. Keep in mind that you are being monitored, both audibly and visibly. And then she goes ahead and takes a step outside.
Out of character, are we supposed to keep any of it? Like, is this like any of this meant to be secret stuff?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Honestly, I just wanted to see how the warden responded to being dismissed. If she was going to be cagey about it, or
Oh, she kind of left as though she was already going to leave.
Fenza is going to knock on the window.
I can hear and see you just fine. What do you want?
Can you?
You don't have to yell.
We're here. We have a letter.
We're here. We have a letter.
A letter from who? My mum?
would it make a difference? I'm honestly, I'm just curious as to what would motivate you to answer our questions.
Depends on what the question is.
There are rumors of a hidden city, a hidden town here in this frozen, forsaken place. What do you know of it?
As you mention it, she kind of perks up. What do you know of hidden cities?
If I knew of hidden cities, I wouldn't be here. We were told that you were the expert, at least as far as the 10 towns go, of such things. And well, given your gross lack of intelligent communication and company in this prison, we thought perhaps you would enjoy a conversation.
I'm listening.
So what do you know of the hidden city?
I know quite a bit. Did extensive research on it. Was even planning an expedition to go find it. However, expeditions cost money.
That they do. And what were you hoping to find in the city?
How about a question for you first?
I perk up and I'm listening.
Please.
Who sent you?
Now that is a complicated question. Perhaps the simplest answer would be Brinchander.
And what would Brinchander care about ancient cities?
You know, we've been wondering the same thing ourselves. Any insight there?
Nothing.
Any attempt there at subterfuge or guile? Deception?
I don't know what a bunch of nitwitted Dale folk could ever do with anything they can glean from an ancient Netherese city.
Ash is gonna speak up. It's one of them in particular. A redhead about yay tall, very fond of knowledge, fiery personality, if you will.
Never heard of them.
Presently answers to regalia?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
So it's obvious that you are the expert on this subject.
Yes.
We could, like, I don't know. We have a letter from the speaker of Brinchander, and we aren't gonna show it to you until you give us what we want to hear about the Nephri city.
How about you give me the letter, and it might change my mind if it's from a speaker.
I'm going to raise my hand shyly in the corner.
What, new girl?
You just called me new girl. You just called me new girl. That bitch just called me new girl.
Yes, I did, new girl. What's up?
You hear this? You hear this, the vegan? You hear this disrespect?
Lady Lyra, I apologize.
Vegan looks out and points. This is all he does.
I'm gonna be like, maybe I can talk a little.
Go ahead, Mike.
Kai just kind of interjected and stepped physically between Asha and Lyra. And Lady Lyra,
Why Asha?
No, Fenza.
Fenza.
Fenza,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Why me?
What
I've
did I do?
done nothing wrong.
Kai
As
steps
usual,
between,
I've done nothing wrong.
Kai steps between Lady Lyra and Fenza and says, I do apologize. We have been through quite the ordeal since being here in the 10 towns, and it has made us a bit jaded and suspicious of others. I
fair.
myself am still learning how to speak nicely and not be abrasive.
You're fine. I'm not even mad. I just want to talk to, and I walk over to the barrier and I look over. I want to talk to you though. You interest me.
Speak.
Speak.
To be perfectly honest, there are a lot of things that might interest you.
Listen, we aren't going to talk about that right now.
Come on, speak. I'm getting bored and I want to go back to my cell.
I'm going to look and be like, so, what? Do you have any information on said lost city?
Do you have any information on how I might get out of here sooner?
What did you do?
Oh my god, she's a necromancer.
Like I said, expeditions cost money. And I
Zombies.
came up with an expedient method of acquiring money through culturally unethical means.
Does
Like
it?
I can see.
Perhaps a little more detail may help us aid you in your present dilemma.
Huh.
She's a necromancer.
I feel like I look weird.
I murdered the
that's
daughter of
not
a duke
enough.
of a duke of Baldur's Gate, animated their corpse, and used them as a fundraise.
Very.
Well, that's very, very resourceful of you. You should be commended.
It was working until it wasn't. They couldn't even tell the difference that their daughter was dead. Come, father.
As is the way with all things. We have garnered a fair amount of goodwill within the 10 towns here, and it is possible that we could go speak to the Council of Absolution on your behalf.
She holds out a hand, the letter.
I'm gonna look directly at her and ask one simple question. Did you know this girl before? Yeah. As the letter's being handed, obviously, if you want to hand it over.
So as you go ahead and you push the letter up to the barrier, it passes right through. But your hand, completely stops at the barrier. She reaches and grabs the letter on her end. She opens it up. She begins to read it. And then she closes the letter, puts it down, and says, "What do you want to know?"
Let's start with the whereabouts of the city.
So, to start there, we need to start at the beginning. In case you didn't know, Netheril was an ancient civilization that was founded on powerful magics. The magics we have today are mere paltry parlor tricks compared to what they possessed. The city that's located here in the Dales used to be floating high above the sky, but now has long since been plunged deep beneath the earth when it sank. I believe that I've pinpointed the location of approximately where it could be located underground.
Huh.
What was your interest in finding the city? Was it purely academic, or did you seek a greater power?
What part of powerful magics didn't you understand?
Yeah, that's quite simple. As a fellow practitioner, that's usually what people look for.
A lot has changed since way back when. Those kind of magics are no longer allowed, simply put.
Ah, yes. But what if inside lies the potential to bringing back that kind of power, harnessing it? And who knows what kind of ancient scrolls that could be lying around there.
Now, the scrolls might definitely be a thing, but I don't think that gods of the cosmos will actually let you.
With power like that, what are the gods going to do to stop me? Well, at least that's what I thought.
That does beg an interesting question. This frost witch that plagues these areas, do you believe that she also has designs on this lost city of Netheril?
I wouldn't possibly know. By the time she showed up here, I was already locked up.
But one of your intellect surely has a theory.
Why would the FrostMaiden choose Icewind Dale, a land known for being cold, as her new domain?
Perhaps it's in her name. Something tells me the FrostMaiden would thrive very poorly in Cholt.
Exactly. For all I care, she likes the climate.
Well, we definitely know she loves to make people cold to death in bad ways.
Yes, but I believe, FrostMaiden or no, the key finding this lost Netherese city lies with it somewhere here within the Dales. I've charted out a location. It's called the Caves of Hunger. It's also an opening to the Underdark, and under the right circumstances, in the right maps, we could go ahead and find the entrance to this lost city. However, we do need something.
This something is.
A lost map. And a key. The map and the key are the same. Also here in the Dales, the last remnants of the frost giants of old.
And where do you believe this map currently resides?
Oh no, it's not a belief. I know.
And does anybody else know about this map?
I suppose anyone who ostensibly pored over my tomes back at the Arcane Brotherhood. But of course, at the time of my incarceration, I was considered that much of a bit of a pariah. My research was obscure and taboo, even among my fellow scholars.
There does seem to be an active Brotherhood presence here in the 10 towns. Do you believe that they are also looking for the lost city?
As you say that, she goes ahead and she jumps up and says, "Who?"
The
Names,
Brotherhood.
descriptions.
That is perhaps a conversation for another day.
If there are other Brotherhood members here in the Dales, then they might have actually decided to follow through on my expedition. In which case, this might be a race to the Netherese city. All the more urgency that I be released here, so the more helpful I am, well, the more helpful to you I am, the more helpful to me I am.
I think my follow-up question that's on a similar yet related note has just been answered. Town of Bryn Shander also wanted to know what the Arcane Brotherhood's interest in them could be.
Mm-hmm.
They might just have the key.
So tell me, how many other Brotherhood members have you encountered? Or have been encountered?
One on the pyre.
One
A name,
burnt to death.
description?
At this time, every Brotherhood member we've encountered is dead.
A name, description.
Unfortunately,
You haven't done anything for us yet, so why should we give you that information?
I
What are you
think it
talking
was
about? I've been incredibly helpful.
We don't know if you're telling us the truth or not.
She
DM.
looks around. Oh yes, I have so many reasons to lie.
Can I make an intelligence check to try and recall the name of that Arcane Brotherhood member that was burnt?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
yes, but you also have no reason to
Hey!
the truth, because as soon as we have the information that we need, we risk walking away from you.
Oh, I bet that's supposed to be a D.
There's nothing that beats hand-on experience. Like,
Dazan,
tell
if
us
that
all
means
the-
anything to you.
That red wizard. Good riddance.
Sounds about right.
Good riddance. Any others?
None that we've encountered.
No.
That's a pretty fancy eye patch. How did you get that? I have one myself.
Used it in a ritual.
What kind of ritual?
powerful one, probably.
Yes, a very powerful one.
All right, look.
Very specific.
What do you think this Dazan guy might have been trying to do here?
Well, if I had to suspect, if he's here in the Dales, then they must have found my secret lab back at the Brotherhood. In which case, they pored over my tomes, and they must be searching for a means of finding the key and the map to the Netherese city. luckily, I didn't write that information down. It's all right here, and she points to her temple.
All right, of course it is. So we know about the city now. We know that it's probably either. We know that it's probably in the area of Brinshan, right? We handed off the letter. We asked about the Arcane Brotherhood. Is there anything else we have to do?
Unfortunately, you've given us nothing actionable, so I'm not sure at this point how we can be of any help to you.
Oh, well, tell the warden that I've been incredibly helpful, and that
If
my parole
we-
should be considered. And I'll tell you where you can find the map and key. A good word for information? Hell, I'll even help you find it.
Well, given that you are on that side of the glass, I think it's our word that carries more weight. And you have my word that if you are forthcoming with the information, I will speak to the Council of Absolution.
We'll need more than this.
About your help.
I think it's worth enlisting her help.
Oh my god. Can someone other than Grohl try to do this?
I've been
Insight check. A 6.
Okay,
Ben's over for 12. Anyone else want to try?
I'm gonna try an insight.
How do you do insight?
There we go.
Lyra
I'm
with
gonna-
a 3.
At 1.
Ace
That was a nat
Not even
16.
gonna try this. Or should I? You know what? I'll try it. She seems nice.
Okay, Ace and Kai, she seems to be quite earnest, and you can tell that she's less so interested in helping you as it is getting out and, finishing what she started.
Fenza is gonna say, "Look, I don't trust this woman. Okay, she's probably planning on like stabbing us in the back or blowing the whole
Exactly.
time she gets out of her. Okay, we have everything we need to satisfy our friend Regalia and to get our paycheck."
There's also a lot more of us than there is of her, so I think we have a chance.
I know, but look at that eye patch. You can trust anybody with an eye patch.
Listen, people with eye patches are actually pretty nice.
Lyra, she's a wizard.
Yes, and
I
And
prefer
so she could blow
Scholar.
all of us up.
What did you say about wizards?
She said she doesn't like red wizards. That's you, red wizard.
I am a wizard of many talents.
Primarily red talents.
Look. I'm just saying, we don't have to play this game. We don't have to risk our lives. We don't have to get blown up. Let's just leave her here. We did everything we had to.
I vote we put in a good word with the warden.
Well, unfortunately for prisoner 111, is it okay if I just call you 1? Would that be acceptable?
The one.
Or perhaps I should, just ignore the warden and just call you Valina.
Ooh. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
why?
That's a very important rule here.
Can you explain it?
There's a reason that we're only supposed to be referred to by our numbers. One is so that prisoners don't get to know each other and are able to coordinate. 2, names carry power.
They do.
They do, but wouldn't a number make it more easier?
Same with
easier to
numbers.
communicate.
But a higher number would be better.
What? What?
What is he stupid?
Probably.
Possibly.
Okay, look, she clearly isn't gonna help us unless we magically get her out of here, right? I don't want to get out of here. She's going to lean into Asha and say, "Would you really be comfortable with letting out another dragon?"
I'm gonna lean in and whisper, like, be like, yes. Say yes.
Do you have any better solutions to the problem? Because I recall in the whole dragon situation, you had none. So until you come up with solutions to problems, shut
Perhaps,
your
My
if you
solution.
had waited, perhaps if you had waited
I
longer than 2.3 seconds before unshackling said dragon, we could have found a solution. However, time is on our side now. Prisoner 111 is not going in.
My review is coming up in 2 months.
Did we
Yeah.
did we determine how she actually got imprisoned in the first place?
Yes.
We have not asked that question yet.
She murdered the daughter of a duke from Baldur's Gate,
yeah.
reanimated the corpse, and then
Oh,
used
yeah,
it
okay.
to, solicit
Funnel
money from
money
the
towards
father.
her.
Is
Yeah.
she from? Is she from Baldur's
The
Gate
father
then?
didn't
She
even
is not from
realize,
Baldur's Gate.
and the father
So-
didn't even realize that his own daughter was dead.
How did you end up in the Dales then?
Oh, you don't know what this place is. You don't know what kind of prison this is.
I assume it's the kind of prison designed to hold somebody of your caliber.
Well, this prison is specifically built as a place to hold political prisoners, spies, assassins, and whatnot, for individuals who have crossed those in high places in Waterdeep, Greyhawk, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate.
So, if you want out of the Phantom Zone, then it will be necessary for you to provide more information because so far you've given us nothing actionable. Nothing that we can concretely and in good faith go to the council and say that you've been of a help.
Fine. Castle Grimskull.
By the power of Grimskull.
It was the last fortress held by the frost giants here in Icewind Dell before they lost control of it. The map and key should be located there. However, what specifically you'll be looking for comes with the aid towards my parole.
Chief Roll, are you familiar with this Castle Grimskull?
Master Rin, am I familiar with this Castle Grimskull?
I don't know, Master Groll. Roll me a history.
Okay.
How's that intelligence of yours?
Average.
Average.
Can I roll a history?
I'm just thinking since it's,
You may.
native, perhaps you would have advantage on that roll.
I'll give you advantage.
Woohoo! Oh, please, please, please. Every time girl rolls, it's shit.
13. A little bit better.
Well,
You would
slightly
know.
higher level poo-poo.
You would know that there were stories that frost giant kings and queens lived in a giant ice skull.
Ooh. He relays the information.
And
So-
Lyra, you would know that it was not so much just an ice skull, but an actual fortress in the shape of a skull,
Okay, cool.
not a literal skull.
Wait. So was it built into the skull or into the form of a skull, or was it?
Lyra would know that it
An
was
actual
built into the
skull.
form of a skull.
Okay.
A
That is
fortress
a lot less metal.
skull would be so much cooler.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So
Especially if it was a dragon skull, we could show it to our friend for fun and stuff.
So Val, can I call you Val? Is that okay? I feel like we're bonding. I feel like we're making progress here.
Sure, that'll suffice for now.
Val, so what would we be looking for in Castle Grimskull? And again, you really do have to allow yourself a certain degree of trust in us that we are going to speak on your behalf.
If I told you, I get it. You don't trust me, but I also don't entirely trust you. If I tell you everything, then you'll just leave me here because there's nothing. I have no more use. Will be no more use to you.
I'll say
Does
this
she
again.
actually have that owl?
No.
I'll say this again, but
My
having
wife's
someone
alive.
on the outside that like actually can help would be very good, because like she can give us as much information as she wants, but first-hand experience is so much better.
Yeah, I think we're just starting to get to the end of what we can do with just promises. We actually need to kind of push
We
through
need to
with
take
something.
action.
Yeah. Aside from us just wandering around and hoping to stumble across something here, we really do need somebody knowledgeable. So this is what I would propose, Val. This is what I would propose, that perhaps we negotiate a work release on your behalf. Um, Perhaps mute your magical abilities, allow you to come with us under our pledge of protection. And you can help us secure this information, and all of this would then go a great deal toward your early release.
Acceptable.
Then Kai looks around the room. If everybody is in agreement, perhaps we can take that to the warden.
I think that's a great idea.
Lady Lyra, I see your impatience here. If no one has any other questions, perhaps we could then go speak to prisoner 63.
Okay. Alrighty then. If no one else has anything to add, we'll stop here and we'll pick up with prisoner 63 next week.
Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to get us to prisoner 63.
That's okay.
What's up with prisoner 63?
I mean, unless you guys want to
Oh,
keep going,
63.
it's 9:15 now. Usually
I
stop
want to
at
keep
9.
going.
I wouldn't mind interrogating prisoner 63 before we break, if everyone else is good with that.
How about you, Nico?
have-
You good to keep going? No, Nico usually needs to stop.
I'm good.
I got about 30 more minutes in me before my
Sorry.
4 a.m. shift.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I can do it. I can do it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So to answer Asha's question, we actually have no business whatsoever with prisoner 63.
It's me.
Lyra just wants to slap her for stealing something.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, there's
I'm
other
here- I'm
reasons
here to-
there? I just
To
didn't
help
tell
this
them yet.
task.
That's all you've shared with us, so that's all I
Yep.
know.
Okay. I assumed it was something I would know in character, just...
Yes. Yes.
Okay, prisoner 63, let's go. I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm so excited. And Rin, you saw my DM?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I think that should be the plan, because then it'll give, like, reason for my character to travel and shit.
Yep.
And it gives you plenty of room to add horrifying things.
Horrifying.
Look, I was a DM for a while. I know what I just did.
So Kai
That's
calls
always
out.
dangerous.
Kai calls out to the room. Warden, we are done here with prisoner 111.
Okay.
Belle is ready to go back to her room. If prisoner 63 is ready for an audience.
Alrighty. The warden enters the room and says, "Alrighty then. You may wait over in the control room. Prisoner 111 will be returned to their cell, and prisoner 63 will be brought here, in which case you will be returned to this room."
Very nice.
Very
Alright.
good.
So
Well,
that will take place. I don't feel like moving your tokens just for that.
Fair.
And I will
Well-
drop in
While we're waiting, Lyra sings a song about death and murder.
Awesome.
Yes.
Murder, murder,
I like
death,
the sound
death,
of
murder,
that.
murder, death.
You know, if you're a necromancer and you want like do an expedition, but you don't have money, why don't you just go and get yourself some zombies to do the force?
Raise an expedition. Yeah, that seems like the far more convenient thing.
But then there's also equipment costs, and
That's true.
Not for
Well,
zombies.
you can do both, just with someone less profile than a fucking Duke of
You know, it seemed like a
Palpatine.
good idea at the time.
it always does, doesn't it?
Look. I'm just gonna say this. No, it fucking doesn't look like a good idea at any point in time. Things tend to work until they don't.
Vegan
Right.
does a small dance for the murder, murder, death song. Okay.
He's like doing caramel dancing, but
So now the vegan dances.
Yes,
Yep.
and
It
vegan
takes
sees
a lot.
something- Vegan sees something that vegan hasn't seen ever. Lyra gets straight faced and fucking serious.
Okay, so do we have prisoner 63?
Yes. So as you re-enter the room, you see a woman with, I'll say, long red hair.
I'm gonna look at her, walk up to the barrier, and say, "Long time no see."
Oh, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Right? Exactly. So, how'd you end up here?
Oh, you know, this, that. Might have gotten in bed with the governor's wife.
Listen, just because I would do the same thing doesn't mean it's okay.
So what are you here for? I can't imagine it's to just say hi.
I want to know where it is.
And what is it exactly?
The instrument you stole after you killed her.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I walked in on you after you stabbed her.
Yeah, you see, funny thing about that. How'd you know she didn't just stab herself?
You are so lucky there is. We had a wedding planned. She wouldn't have done that.
Says you.
You are so lucky there's a barrier between us.
Oh, you should have seen it. She was so heartbroken, horrified at the thought of marrying you.
Ooh, she was so excited. I think she was horrified of being your sister. You're a fucking monster and you know it. Now where is it?
Oh, in a place, nice and safe.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll put in a good word if you tell me exactly where it is and I find it and bring it back here.
Good word for what?
You're released.
Like you would ever do that.
Oh, I would. I need this instrument.
You would want it that bad that you would let me out.
Maybe for the chance to kill you myself.
If you think you could.
I definitely could. Lyra starts pacing and looks at Vegan like, kill it. But she calms down and looks again. So, I'll ask again. Where is it? It's the only thing I have to remember her by.
You know, I think I like it here. 3 square
Why do
meals a day. I have my own bucket.
Why did you kill her, though?
The vegan says you will choose your next words wisely.
I like the vegan. I'm
Because
going to
she
look.
told me to.
I want proof of this. Because I don't believe you.
Well, if the dead could speak. Oh, wait, they can. Why don't you go ask her yourself? Go find yourself a necromancer.
Lucky for me,
Or is
I
that
know
too
one.
crass for your taste?
Lucky for you, I know one now. You're a piece of work.
And you're a tramp.
Listen. The facts don't lie. Just because I am sexier than you doesn't mean anything. Were you jealous I didn't pick you instead?
Jealous of a sow?
You were jealous I didn't pick you instead. Interesting.
Warden,
No,
I think I'm done here. They don't have anything interesting for me.
Listen, we are here to help each other out.
Hey, Warden, can you put down the barrier for me?
The warden enters the room. Problem?
Can you put down the barrier for me real quick?
And why should I do that?
I need to hug my ex-sister-in-law.
They have been bonding over the death of
Yeah, it's
a
been
mutual family, and they need to console one another.
it's been such a touching moment.
We have walked many, many miles, many suns for this one hug.
Yeah, no. If there's no further questions, and if the prisoner refuses to cooperate...
Persuasion check? Question mark?
Persuasion check. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, let's see.
Nope.
Oh, I hope I'm jumping off a bridge.
I tried. Well, let's just put it this way. She killed her own sister. And I want to know why.
Wait,
And
would
she's
you
not
like some
giving me what I
tasty
know.
biscuits?
Oh. According to my
She's not
records, that's
fancy.
not why prisoner 63 isn't why prisoner 63 is here.
Yes, it's not why she's here, but it's definitely something she did.
Well, if it's not the reason why she's here, then there's nothing I can tell you about that.
That's why
And
I'm
if
here to
she's not
ask.
willing to cooperate, I am not at liberty to force the prisoners to do anything outside the purviews of their incarceration.
I am asking her for an instrument, and if she gives it to me, I'm willing to put in a good word for her.
You're just admitting to bribing.
Uh-oh. Yeah. This.
It's not bribery.
This
It's not
is
bribery.
bad.
It's a trade. It's
This
a trade.
is quid pro quo.
Why are you
Yes,
saying
exactly.
quo crow?
Is there
You're
any way I can
making
get
the word
what-
meaningless.
If I can get, I look at the warden. Is there any way I can get that information out of her without the barrier coming down?
No, but if you wait about 13 weeks, prisoner 63's parole hearing is coming up, and I don't
13
see
weeks?
and I don't see any reason why she would be denied.
Okay. Thank you for that information, and I am going to smile wickedly at her. I'll see you then.
She kind of like sticks her tongues at you and like does the eye thing as you're walking out.
I'll see you then. Ex-family.
They just stuck their tongues out at
I'm gonna stick my tongue out too and roll my fucking eyes.
like.
Actually, I'm gonna run back up, and I'm going to look directly at Vegan. I'm gonna be like, "You're gonna have to carry me out of here, or I'm gonna kill her."
Wait, I'm not done.
What planet are these people on?
They're drow.
Gonna have to hold them back.
Hold me back before I kill this bitch. I'll shoot her.
Don't worry, we have tasty biscuits. We'll be all right.
We have biscuits.
Okay, all right. So that just happened. I'm sorry for your loss, by the way, man. Not really sure how to go past from that one. I'm sorry.
I don't need apologies. It's okay. I have accepted that she's dead, but I have not accepted that she's still alive.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? So she's still alive?
The sister, I point at. I point at the sister while I say that.
The one in the cell.
But I need to know why.
She's unhappy that
So-
she's alive.
I'm a little bit more than unhappy. I'm angry. I don't know why, and she won't tell me. Well, maybe it's true. Maybe my maybe my fiance did say that, but I need proof.
Kai turns to the prisoner and says, What would you require to give her closure?
Well, in order for her to get closure, I suggest she stick her feet in some really rock solid boots and then go jump off a cliff.
Come now. Certainly there is something you need in this place. Some creature comfort that that you have missed during your time in incarceration.
Cake.
We
I want
Come again.
cake.
Cake?
Cake.
Do we even have that at this time?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's all you want is cake.
Fenza, you should have made cake.
All you want is cake? I'm gonna look at the wording. Can I get her some cake?
Wow.
I wasn't
Okay.
expecting someone to ask us cake to get the truth about this like random person's dead fiance. I'm sorry I didn't see that one.
I didn't see it coming either. What?
I will be perfectly honest. I did see this coming. The both parties here are a bit touched in the head.
Thanks.
So,
I mean, I am a bard.
Gonna look
Obviously,
at
I'm not
Lyra.
saying.
I'm gonna look at Lyra. Some are more touched.
yeah, this is true. I can certainly work on getting you cake. In the meantime, we do have some magic biscuits.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, what was that word before
stuff.
biscuit? Says the warden.
magic.
Just biscuit. Just biscuit. He misspoke.
Special.
Fine.
You misunderstand magic in the same way that certain brownies are magic.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Yes.
S-
There's no
purely-
magic allowed
purely-
here, right?
Purely herbal additives, nothing more.
Well, any edibles you would like to hand over to prisoner 63 will have to be reviewed first by my staff.
Can you review it?
Wait, what
We
was
do
that?
have some biscuits.
I asked the warden
Yeah.
if the warden can review it real quick.
No.
I have some medicals left in my.
She says with a nice little coy
My
smile.
guys, my blessed treats are not psychedelic. That's a lot. Like, that's a rite of blessing, guys.
I'm pretty sure it's psychedelics. I've seen some stuff.
I'm
When
gonna
I've
ask the
had
warden
your
if they have any
biscuits.
cake here.
Apparently, Fenza is now plant-based.
Yeah. I'm beginning to think that Penku wasn't real, that it was just a figment of your biscuit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the warden if there's any cake here.
No,
We
we
could
don't
stay
have
away from Fenza.
cake.
No vegan stay away. Plant-based.
Okay, look. I'll. Okay, if I bake this woman a cake, why is this happening? Okay.
Because I decided to make a backstory. That's why this is happening.
Okay.
If I bake this woman a cake, will you let her eat it so I can go on with my life?
It's the best cake in the world.
This
I
isn't
know
the
how
best
to
cake
bake.
in the world. This is just a tribute.
This
So-
is just a tribute. I know what you're saying. I love that.
Hey, girl,
So
buddy, how you holding up?
So 63, do you find this acceptable?
Yeah, I look over at her. Do you?
Really?
Oh wait, who is that? Who is that directed towards?
The
63.
prisoner.
Okay,
Yeah,
and what was the question?
If she found this deal to be acceptable, that she would give Lyra the information she seeks in exchange for a cake.
Yeah, I'll tell her where the stupid loot is if I get some cake.
Wow.
So-
She hasn't had cake in so long.
Can
So
I
Kai
roll a
starts-
composure
Kai
check
starts
since
rubbing
he
his-
called it stupid? Just a normal d20.
Wait, what was that?
So-
Stop myself from getting angry.
This isn't Vampire the Masquerade.
But
I
think
mean,
about-
if you wanted to represent that, it would make most sense for a wisdom
done that.
saving throw.
yeah. The only reason I ask is because it makes sense that she's trying to keep her composure when the only thing she has to remind her of a certain individual is that loot, and this asshole just called it stupid.
We're
Well-
working on it here.
Okay, I get red in the face.
Okay, so Warden, our master chef requires use of your kitchen to bake a cake. Under your supervision, of course, but this information is vital to our current efforts. Don't
Can I
ask me
can
why,
I just
but it
can I
is.
just can I just I have like a pot and a pan. Can I just do it in like the mess hall?
Well, if you wanted to use the kitchen facilities, you would have to ask the chefs themselves. They aren't exactly my staff. They are contractors.
Oh, we'd have to go and talk to the contractors, of course. Fine,
God damn
whatever.
it.
Let's do it.
Of course.
Look, now you get to show off. You get to do the whole chef duel thing.
Right?
Iron
Look,
Chef
no one-
Icewind Ale.
Did anyone say Food Wars? What?
Wait, are they
God.
are they contracted from around here? Like, are they local chefs?
No.
Oh, it
With-
would have been so funny. Like, local chefs, what do they even cook? Like, meat, and then some more meat, maybe
And
some meat,
more meat.
gravy on top.
with the side of
Potatoes grow up here.
This does not sound vegan at all.
Are
Practically
you
no,
insulting the food of my people?
no one working in this prison is actually from the Dales.
Yes, Grohl, I do.
Yes.
So, with my luck, the kitchen will be ran by the Gnome, local 27 culinary union or something. And we're not going to get anything out of them. But let's go bake a cake, have this done and over with, so that we can.
Yes, so we can
Because-
move on.
We
Yes,
have to convince the warden to let 111 out on a work release.
This is a lot of
What
stuff
was that
just
last?
for
What was that
backhanded-
last
Hey,
part
alright.
about 111
Can
work
I leave-
release?
Talk to the chefs, please.
Is the warden asking that?
Yes, she is in the room.
This is a wonderful conversation that we can have while the cake is
In the
cooling.
oven. Yeah.
But we do require the services of prisoner 111. It is a matter of vital interest to the 10 towns.
Very well then.
And what I would offer to the warden, should you so find it acceptable, is that we find a way to mute the prisoner's magical abilities so as to keep her docile and under control.
Well, we'll have to go ahead and discuss the details of that later. But for now, I think it's time 63 here gets put back to her cell.
Nod.
With her special cake.
Yeah, she's got some special cake.
Warden, if I may,
She looks at you.
how many cat posters does the 63 have in her room, in her cell?
Cat posters?
She doesn't like anything cute and fluffy. Because she's a bitch. I mean,
That's
Prisoners
why
aren't, prisoners aren't allowed to
Hey.
decorate.
I suppose that's for the best. I wouldn't trust her to decorate her either, but serious question though. I wonder something. Let's put it like a hypothetical. What if you manage to contain a dragon?
I don't believe this facility is capable of containing a dragon.
A shame. But I suppose that
we did come under attack from a dragon a few years back. We were able to ward it off. However, Aveatrice doesn't seem to have much interest in, well, pillaging, luckily.
This Aveatrice, what type of dragon was it?
white.
Interesting.
And pray that you're lucky enough to not encounter her. She's quite old and senile.
Fabulous.
I like talking to dragons.
In a way,
Oh,
old dragons
good.
are
Someone else who
senile.
likes talking to dragons. Excellent.
Yes, it's okay to talk to them. It is not okay to release them.
I think I made a change for the better in her lifestyle.
A change for the better. What was that, Bushi?
I think all dragons are somewhat senile, considering the differences in cultural shit.
No. Beatrice is
Cultural shit.
over 1,000 years old. She is very much senile.
Okay. All right. So
Sounds like we get along.
Is this white dragon? Has it been in the Dales most of that time?
Yes.
So anyone who's from the Dales would know of this dragon.
Yes, Minnie, it's not uncommon in your lifetime to spot her flying around. She doesn't interact much with the Dale folk or the towns.
At least she's not eating them. That's a plus. So, onto this cake and extracting information from 63.
Okay. And with that, you guys are escorted out, so 63 can be returned to her cell.
Huh.
And now we end the session.
Yep.
You know, a little
What?
disappointed
What?
we couldn't contain a regalia, but at the same time, no one says we can't just kill her.
Oh, we
I-
will at some point. We will at some point, I'm sure.
I vote that we try to change her ways and make her a better dragon.
Look,
I-
as much as
I
I
vote-
love a good redemption story,
Has she done anything truly evil to us?
To us,
yes. Well, not evil, but she was a bit of a bitch.
See, that's different.
She was a bit of a bitch.
Just a bit of a bit.
I vote we use her hide to decorate Nico's throne room.
Woo!
I don't think his
Uh,
people have a throne room. I think they're nomadic.
Yeah, I don't think they
We have like a chieftain tent.
We're,
Yeah, the chieftain throne probably has
Yeah.
like a.
But
think
chieftain chair.
think like some Khal Drogo shit.
But
Yeah.
if you want like a nomadic thing, you could always decorate his cot piece.
there you go. There you go.
you know
Okay,
My
the
character
cool
pulls out a
thing.
Sharpie and says, I can draw a smiley face.
Oh, you guys are not gonna like Regalia.
Yeah, some of you are not gonna like Regalia.
No,
Oh,
I
not
like
at
You
her.
all.
don't like her already.
I think Regalia is awesome. I really do. But we're still going to have to kill her.
I look, we might not have to. We might be able to convince this horrible white dragon to kill her.
We must write her.
Wait, what? I mean,
I for one stand the senile dragon grammar.
I think we're all breaking another rule that I posted.
And that
Don't,
is
trust dragons.
No, wait. It is which one?
If that's the one about not giving DMs ideas.
Always
Yeah.
give the DM
Where
ideas.
the fuck is it?
don't plan out loud.
Never plot out loud. God is listening and taking notes.
okay. So here's the thing: if the DM abuses your plot, your party's planning discussions out loud, that's more of a problem with the DM than it is with plotting out loud. I'm gonna be honest
Are you
there.
kidding me?
Hmm. What's this?
Yes, I'm not kidding at all.
A Beatrice, ancient
I've-
white dragon, CR20,
Oh, yeah.
legendary
Let's
First
actions.
rules, just in case.
We can take her, just not yet.
Not yet. One day.
Yes.
I would say we can take Regalia right now as we are 7 level 4s and all.
I think you overestimate our
would have
ability
liked
to not get insta-killed by a breath attack.
It does 52 to 56 on average, but you know,
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
16d6. At the same time, fire resistance potions.
I'm gonna say
Uh,
this:
Roll
never
doesn't even have his
trust on
halberd yet.
averages.
Um,
As someone who plays games where averages and dice come into effect, they
Okay.
often swing against you.
So normally
Oh
as
yes,
a
but at the same
DM,
time,
I don't like to give away spoilers, but in the interest of you guys not fucking yourselves, Regalia isn't just an adult dragon. She's kind of a adult dragon mage.
Yeah, I figured that one out.
she's a young dragon, from what I remember.
No, she was an
No,
adult.
Oh,
she's
she's
an
an
adult.
adult red dragon.
Oh, adult. Okay, yeah.
Adult
Yeah,
red
adult-
dragon
is he-
mage.
Yeah, that's on the very
a bit-
high don't fuck
yeah.
with it list.
Yeah, that's a difference.
Not at level 4, anyway.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
at level 7, 11.
Listen. I'm proficient at the get the fuck out of here tactic.
Wow.
It's a
Make
clever
one of us.
tactic.
Can I make this cake now, Warden?
I wouldn't leave vegan.
Yes, exactly.
I'll leave everyone else. I don't know you people.
That's fair.
Yeah,
No,
we
I
just
don't know how to
followed.
make vegan
You guys
cake.
let us in here. That was about it.
Do they even
Me and
have
vegan will be
ingredients
out,
of
like-
vegan cake.
Cake. Who doesn't like cake?
Cake is
No,
good.
can they,
I
are there like
I was calling
ingredients
for the
for
cake.
vegan cake?
The cake
Vegan
and
cake
the
is
cake
actually
sounded
really
very
good. Vegan
Yeah.
cake is really good if you make it right.
They've been doing really good on all that vegan stuff.
No, like I don't mind. Sweetness of stuff you can definitely make easy with vegan stuff. But like the consistency of cake, I don't know about cooking much.
It's
So-
not bad. It's not hard to replicate with the right
It's not
ingredients.
hard to replicate in our world, but in Icewind Dales, where there is a rhyme of a FrostMaiden going on, there might not be even fucking eggs for a cake.
Yeah.
There probably are. With the right magics and stuff. There's
Okay.
potatoes, stuff like that.
Alright.
Potato flour is a thing.
Yeah, potato flour.
Indoor
That-
gardening
No,
with
flour
heating.
is definitely a thing, but eggs are different.
All it requires is a nice shed with some heating
Yep.
and some feed. And chickens eat pretty much any type of seed, so
Yeah,
No, I know.
I've collected eggs in the dead of winter before.
No, I know. I've got like a coop nearby me, like an apartment turned into a fucking coop.
Are you
Thank
suggesting
goodness.
you go out and steal eggs?
I've never had egg.
All right. So, Fen's
Vegan eggs.
going to go to the kitchen and try and speak to the chefs.
next time, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty sure Ring has planning to do for what else she has to say or something. Since I kind of just dropped that on mid-session.
Oh no, I'm good at improvising.
I mean, all that was improv. I didn't plan any of that.
I think I did.
Improv's awesome.
Look, the DM that plans is the DM that plans to fail. Never know what the
Yes.
party's gonna do.
Okay,
You can
we
have a plan.
We broke 2 rolls at one time.
Hmm.
The god one and the dragon is never your friend one.
Dragons are always your friend. What do you mean?
I feel like this list is
Dragons
you
are
know,
always
filled
friends.
with false rules that shackle you to a shackled mindset.
The dragon was shackled. I'm just saying.
The dragon was shackled, yeah.
In a
Dragons
cave
are always
Look,
your
look.
friend.
where no one
Yes,
knew
it
where
was
she
shackled
was.
in a cave, and then it would have turned into in dragon form,
Like, it's
surrounded
one
by charred
thing.
corpses.
Yeah, I agree. It's one thing if you freed her before you knew she was a dragon.
Yes, but
Look,
Because
we
then you can
have this
say
slight
you didn't
problem.
know.
I knew what I was doing, but I also saw, hey, charred corpses. These are probably people that tried to leave after they saw what she was. And burnt
Absolutely,
her
yes.
to death.
Look. I just want to say one thing. Mm, uh, uh, the rules are for pussies, honestly.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You
I'm totally with you.
you want the GM to know because you know the GM can't stop you.
DM stopped me from doing several things already.
I asked you if
Look.
you were sure.
Yes,
There's a
that was
difference
true.
between I consider those rules more like guidelines than actual rules.
Okay, then you guys should have let me grapple the guard.
I mean, you could have. I like Bushi said, I can't stop you.
Right. But you were all protesting, so
I didn't protest.
Look,
weren't
he
here
can't
yet.
stop you, but
I
we
was
can.
here when you were going to grapple the guard.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah,
I
just
protest,
nobody
I don't
noticed
think
me
so.
join.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, so sorry about missing basically 2 sessions there, y'all.
It's
Just my
you're
work
okay.
got super fucking wild for some reason. Well, actually, one of the reasons is one of my coworkers' kids is having a kid, so
Oh yeah,
Oh, they're gonna be a grandparent.
yeah.
At age,
Yeah, no, so that's
age
why I've been.
16.
They're like, yeah, you're the only one with a schedule that can possibly work a Monday, and I'm just like, fuck.
Oh, you're lucky. I'm on day 13 right now without a day off. 'Cause My
You know-
boss's mother's passing away, and then I have two employees on vacation.
Are
It
you
ain't
some
coming.
form of management?
Yes, it's the worst I've ever had.
I am quite happy with my job because whenever it's the weekend and someone asks to speak to a manager or whoever's in charge,
Oh
I can
God.
just go, yes, that's me, even though I'm still just like,
Is the
basic
never draw the
employee.
card a rule for the deck of many?
Yes.
Yes.
Always draw the card. What the fuck do you mean?
No, that's actually a rule I don't fuck with because I know the deck of many things. I also know the knuckle bone of fickle fortune.
You just need to declare you're only drawing like 3, and only draw 3, and hope
Oh,
Look,
Okay,
deck
so
of
I gotta-
many cards is definitely one of the rules you should break because
It's fun.
this is the same. Yes, it's fun. The same, like this is the most pussy thing in the rules that the guy posted. That's like
Now, the most pussy thing is never split the party.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've done that how many times now.
do it
We-
almost. We
that's
do it every
kind-
session.
That's kind of our tactic. They never expect us to split the party. They always expect us to come in there as one unit.
You know,
Uh,
sometimes splitting the party is a good thing. Like when you're up against 2 Nagas and one of them casts Cloud Kill, and the other half of the party's not in it because they separate.
Yeah. Yeah.
remember that one time Asha broke a leg?
Oh,
That didn't have anything to do with splitting the party, though.
Well, technically,
I
you
wouldn't
did
say
split
so.
away from the other caster, so.
Yeah, it's just that you had Kai with you.
Yeah.
I had Kai and Grohl.
Okay.
Excuse me?
No,
Be right
Grohl
back.
wasn't there.
Grohl was there.
No, he was there first, but he was.
Wait, was it against the Mammoth or the Wolves?
That was
well,
against the. That was
Owl
against.
Bears.
The Owl Bears.
The-
all the way back then. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
That-
that was.
I wasn't in that session. I think so. Somebody was.
Someone
running
else
roll
was
for me.
controlling
Yeah.
roll.
No, that was against the giant lady.
Yeah, that was with
Oh, the
Yeah, I
very
wasn't
big.
in that.
Kai.
Okay.
Yeah, Kai and I split off, and then there was that giant lady. Then she attacked us. We didn't. That was not the cause of me breaking a limb, so it's fine.
You still got knocked out in like 1 hit or something. I don't know.
No.
I was
Almost
still
knocked down.
conscious.
I will admit
Yeah.
the giant lady was entirely my fault.
Yeah.
I was
Boring
figuring you
con-
took like
boring
massive damage
conversation.
from that.
It was a boring.
Yeah, I was down to 2
conversation, shot her in the
HP.
face.
And someone constantly just decided not to heal me and heal Kai.
Yeah, there was
Hey.
that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I gotta go.
No
Alright,
hard
take care,
feelings.
Oh, we lost Dante.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Alright, good
chose
night.
to leave.
Night.
Good
Y'all
night.
have a good one.
Alright.
See y'all next week.
Take care.
That was so much fun.
Yes,
It was great.
Dante left?
Yeah.
Everyone left.
Oh, you mean from the chat? No,
Yeah, from the
like,
chat,
I
yeah.
thought. I was like, oh, he fucking left the game.
It was so much fun.
Good
I had-
times.
I had so much fun. That was awesome.
Anyway, I'm gonna go cough.
Night.
The guts out.
Alright, good night.
How do you like my idea?
It was very enjoyable.
It gives you a lot of room to fuck with my character, though.
Yeah. Like,
I'm very excited for it.
cake. I'll tell you where the stupid loot is for some cake.